how is it going? VOD watchers, you guys know the drill. Timestamps in the description. Just hanging out, having a good time. 4 free coaching sessions. Not much more than that. Pretty simple day. Tomorrow we have DLNS. But today it is just hanging out, coaching for free. A good time. If you're new here, as always, we have 3 minutes of sanctitude where I immediately run 3 minutes of ads. And then the onslaught arrives. All the chatters come. They all come to harass me and call me washed. It's very sad. So yeah, skip around as I'm going to become mentally AFK for like the next 3 minutes. I don't know why. I don't feel this weird, like, I don't know.
You're going down. Ready to move. Bet they got regrets now. Picked my target. Called my shot.
Hey, Wolfos. I haven't even, I still need to watch the old Leaf video, but I have not. What's it about?
Setting dynamite. Got him.
How to practice airstream video seems so useful, but I just kind of forgot to watch it. Okay. About airstrafing, is it... What more does he have to cover with airstrafing?
Don't mess with the law.
I was trying to master like mantle sliding tech. Loki gave up on that, but yeah, I don't know. I do need to watch the one on practicing airstrafing because I don't know how to practice it. Like my airstrafing on holiday is great, but my like jump dash airstrafing is terrible. And that's something I need to tune up. I'm never gonna use this tech in game, but also I guess I have to learn to hit it reliably to game. Oh, okay, do you guys ever get that glitch where you 100% light melee but you heavy melee? The guy 1,000% tapped my melee key there. I think it has something to do with ping. And my muscle memory is not working. Wait, okay, let me just do this normally. Jump. Yeah, I can do it normally, but then the second I start thinking about the steps after, my muscles just refuse to work. I did it, but I forgot to move my camera. There we go. I can kind of do it. I just, like, I can do it consistently, but I have to, like, fail it a couple times to be able to do it consistently. Okay, maybe I can't do it. Again, I can do, like, the jump onto rail is so easy, but I can't, like, I can do this 100% of the time if I'm just doing it normally. But when I start thinking of doing the air strafe stuff and how I move my cam, my mind, like, crosses wires and doesn't do it. Like, you can see there, I crouched too early. I missed that wall jump. Hey, Wolf, how's it going? God. Oh my god. Realistically, I just need to do this for an hour, but like I can't be bothered, man. I've been doing the wall bounce vault tech, like 50-50. Wall bounce vault? You have to be more specific. Yeah, when I get in the groove, I can do it, but... And also, I'm using this wall to align my camera perfectly. If I don't use the wall, it's obviously much more difficult for me. How was that not a wall? Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the one where you have to line yourself up is a pain, but the one where it does it for you is great. Oh my god. What is wrong with me? Oh, Ventec. Yeah, that's my reading up. Okay, but again, if I just go here, do it normally, I can do this so easily. What are the inputs? It's a melee jump slide. So why can't I do it when I'm thinking, like, melee jump slide? So easy. Why is my brain not, like, wired correctly? Are ads over? Okay, ads are over. I can run the raffle. Which... Did I even run ads? Yeah, we pre-roll immunity, I did. I'd be going a little bit insane, but it's fine. here. My mouse isn't working. There we go. Like you can see, I crouched before any other input. I don't know what about. I guess I'm thinking about the mantle slide more than anything else. My brain just wants to crouch. There, I messed up the wall boost. There you go. I think it's on my radar to make a tech for every character video, so I might work on like writing down tech for every character, because I can get good tech for at least half the lineup, but then it's just kind of finding mediocre tech for characters like that don't really have the best tech. Like Abrams, it's like, well, he doesn't really have much tech besides like, I guess you can press 1 during dash and like buffering your melee. Like there's no real Abrams tech versus like, you know, Holiday, she has like this,
Setting up a bounce pad.
or like whatever this is, and then like, you know, Paradox has meleeing and ult, stuff like that. Abrams tech is to turn off your brain? Yeah, true. Hello? Have you seen Gambling Abrams? I have not. Can you skip? Me. You know, canceling... Wait, do you know how charge? I mean, for like movement? Oh, actually, you're right. I don't know that. That's a good piece of tech. I have seen people do some crazy shit with the charge, where they like cancel and then slide and go flying, but I have no idea how to do it. What's the tech for that? And no one uses heavy melee canceling. Not worth to buy Fleetfoot on this character. I don't know. Okay, I'll look into it more. I mean, yeah, I just need to get a doc and write down everything. And then for Bebop, it's like, well, I don't know. This mirrors the game modder today. It's like, well, I don't know. Like, I guess earning as you hook is tech. Like, I don't really have Bebop tech. Canceling your Hyper Beam, I guess that's kind of tech. But, like, canceling Hazel is tech, because people don't know you can do that. Canceling Hyper Beam, people kind of know you can do. I must have... Don't revent the movement dock. That's your energy misdirected. Wait, what are you talking about? For like tech? I mean, oh, is it on the movement dock? How do they Abrams dash? I mean, I just want to generalize tech. Like, I don't know. Again, starting with stuff like the holiday pad is kind of what brought, like this tech is kind of what brought this all, this idea to fruition. But then like, I guess Vin, like stamina cancel with your, I don't know actually know how you do the dash 2 cancel. I actually have no idea how you do it.
I'll find a place to snipe.
Is it dash 2 cancel or dash cancel? Dash 2 cancel? I hate this character. Also, hey, Lucian Reedy.
Finding higher ground.
There we go, I did it there. Okay, that's that. And then what else is there? Like, I don't know. There's some characters that have good tech, like meleeing and para ult. That's good tech. Calico jumping before you too, like makes the character 10x more useful to play. Because you can actually hit stuff behind you. Or like in front of you. I don't know, for Drifter I was thinking I'd do like talk about 2 lineups, which as you can see I'm really good at. Like using your 2 to get away like that, like that's some good tech. And then like Dynamo 2ing on Urn obviously. Don't want to shit for GT. Haze ult cancel, we already talked about Holiday. Fern, I guess melee cancel at the end of ult. Yeah, Viscous has so much tech that you can do.
I'll do anything to keep the people.
I don't know about Ivy. I would ask Kaidocker. Maybe something just like wall bouncing into ults. Really huge for her. And easy to do. Then like... nothing for Kelvin, nothing for Guy. Yeah, nothing for Guys. Nothing for Lash. Obviously nothing for McGinnis. Mina, I guess 2 during ult. Mirage, I guess the fact that you can press like profiles above to TP to people. Zipline cancel for Ivy? Yeah, that's true. DMCs. Yeah, you're right. That's better if I can. Is that really the best Ivy tech? I guess she really doesn't have tech, does she? So it might just have to be ZMC. Alt casting your 2, I suppose, but that's not exactly tech. You just super video with all viscous tech. Punch off ceilings for like denying people. Punch yourself and then dash to go furthest. Punch and double jump to go up. Beginner combos are three right click, one. You can punch while you're channeling ball. Anything else useful? Ivy Stone Form heavy melee cancel. That's useful. You're right. I guess that. No, you're right. That'd be worth saying. All right. Okay. Dashing after ult to cancel the animation? Yeah, that's true. Alright. Oh. Earn Viscous Ball, I mean, yeah, that's true, but I don't know. I really think that's gonna get patched eventually, so I don't really bother talking about it. I try to, like, keep my videos so they will age well. Okay, match ID. Unlikely you'll be able to create a great resource on tech for all the heroes when there are people making a lot of specific guides. I mean, yeah, of course there's a lot of specific guides. It's more just like some generalized shit. Just like, I don't know, the same way I have like, I don't know, how to counter every hero, but there's more specific how to counter. Like if you looked up specifically a video on like how to counter, I don't know, Abrams, you'd find a more specific counter. Midnight on an M1, why can't I just buy a Ricochet? Wait here. Well, I don't know. I'll coach for a while. Until it gets boring, I suppose. That's the classic answer. But I don't really have any intentions of quitting now. I mean, I've had like, I don't know. There's definitely some parts of streaming I don't love, but overall I enjoy it. Also, like, I mean, it depends what M1 you are. If you're like a Haze playing for ult, sure, by Ricochet. But like, if you're a Marauder who's like a duelist, Ricochet is not really that good because you're trying to like 1v1 people. If you're like a Wraith, you're trying to like, most of your damage, well, not most of your damage, like half of your damage comes from your cards and such. You need, yeah, I do need Bebop Tech Matrix. Also, in this game, I'm not actually like friends or duoed with the Haze, but we've been playing together since we met each other in MM. Okay. I get you. Alright. That's a bit more of a watch party vibe. Oh, it's still downloading. Return video, I feel like I'm not illiterate anymore. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's something, I don't know. I feel like that's something in every single one of my reviews. It's like below, like, I mean, honestly, even up to like Eternus 4. It's like you just need to be running Earn more, you need to be tapping Earn, you need to be staggering Earn, you need to be grabbing Earn. Because up to like Eternus, it's just running Earn more, and then past it's like staggering and tapping. You want me, Listen, I'm happy to coach you. Uh, okay. Every time I buy a Ricochet, I mean, I don't know. It's Ricochet is just like depends what character you are, I guess. Like again, on some M1s it's fine, but on most M1s I'd say it's not. And it does help with farming, but not more than like Cultist can accelerate your souls on a character like, I don't know, or whoever. Cultist is OP right now. Let's see. Also hate Narumi. I don't know. But I'm on the, let me get back to this screen. Here. Okay. I gotta walk in if I'm actually coaching this one. Oof. Get a dock up. Start recording. What character are we? Mo Krill. Okay. Alright, so you're just gonna fucking run at him. Oh, not Mo Krill. What's the date? The 21st. 10-21-25. Eternus Mo and Krill.
So what's your deal, murder grandpa?
Be quiet.
Someone's touchy.
Actually, the most base interaction I've ever heard with McGinnis. Holy shit. Fairy Talon just got so much aura. And then slash marker Eternus. No. Okay, perfect. We good. Also, if I cut out at any point, please let me know. I did turn tune-up filters slightly since the last stream. I'm still refining stuff with the new mic setup. I mean, laning is gonna be just pretty simple. It's cool. You said you don't go QSR anymore, right? You said you rush. I don't even remember what you said you rush, but that is a lot of HP to lose for fun. I respect the parry vision. Not a tank Calico for that much. I guess if you're not going QSR, you actually have to play a lot more defensive too. We'll see how much you're cover hugging. I feel like this character, no QSR, just has so little healing. What bird is this? Mo Krill players don't use cover? Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's going to be the biggest issue, because again, Noob talked about pivoting away from QSR after the nerfs. And like, you like kind of have to change your playstyle completely if you're not buying QSR. Okay, you still want QSR first. Okay, okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't play enough Mo Krill to comment on myself, but it does still seem, I mean, it's just so much additional healing. Oh, light melee, yeah. Love the sand on the Shiv. I mean, you're denying him right clicks from movement, I suppose. I guess you're just denying him right clicks from movement. Yeah, I guess that's the purpose. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, good mug. He doesn't have enough healing with QSR, then why do you want... No, the healing with QSR is... I said, sorry, I might have misspoke. I think the healing with QSR is insane. You get so much. Like, I mean, it... Essentially, it's like, what is it? 80% more, and then, you know, once you get score in tier 2, it decreases, obviously, but off base, like 80% more.
I don't think so.
I'm glad it doesn't proc Mystic Burst, though, because that would make it, like, absurd. What's this lane also looking like? I'll go Shiv. I mean, Spirit Shielding goes... I guess you're Mo. Yeah, no, you're Mo. You're Paige by Spirit Shielding. Also, I don't think this Shiv's really going to be light mailing you anymore, because he light meleeed you once and got buried. I doubt he's going to be on the melee grind anymore, so I wouldn't waste parries on him. Yeah, QSR, I mean, it's a while since QSR nerf. It's been like, since the last patch, which is what, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I don't know what the last patch was. Oh god, we're taking so much damage for fun. Good read. But like, you definitely should have died there. If she just didn't melee you, you die there. Which is a drastic overextension. By the tower. You get kill credit? They did. Okay, I mean, there's a couple issues there, which is one, again, we're just Moe going. Wrong lane. We're just Moe going. We're walking up into them for fun, and we got very lucky with that parry on Calico, and then for 2, obviously, respecting the tower. QSR burst, scorn T2, so now we're just immortal. And it was a better death for you than for them. I believe your white lave was cleaned, actually. I didn't pay that much attention, but it is still the rough. I do expect you to be very locked in with buff timing. Also, you getting back into the game, Noob? I know you kind of like took a break. At least from harassing streamers. I haven't seen you like harassing any EU players. Would Spirit Sap early stop someone like Mo or Warden from proccing burst early in lane? I mean, yeah, it would. I don't know about how useful though. We're just taking so much damage for fun. Wait, how much health are you at? I don't know how useful that would be, but it would work. Yeah, we're full HP here. Going for this scorn is kind of pointless. We're just losing more health than we're gaining. We do 100-ish damage. Well, I mean, we do like 120 damage. We lose like 200 HP. Waste our ult too. Harassing Zerg, I see. You still get poke, which is good, but only if the trade's like neutral. You still, even as a Mo, you don't have double their HP, so taking double the damage isn't really worth. Game's already over, isn't it? Holy shit, their McGinnis is 0-5. McGinnis players are... It's 5 minutes in? Okay. We're way too late to buff. Well, I guess... No, you live past there because you were focusing tower first. Now we gotta see you on Sinners, though. Now we gotta see you all the way on Sinners. Is Animal a Guinness one trick? Sounds like a Guinness one trick name. Old Clean back up in 19, Sinners are up in 2 minutes. I mean, your mid lane won, so low key you just hope your mid... Oh no, your mid lane lost. Wait, how did your mid lane lose and kill... Okay, I guess he's just playing like Baus. Honestly, I guess he's just playing like a Baus game where he just dies for killing tower. I guess that's an acceptable strat. Kind of. Okay. Yeah, pretty classic to steal this. That melee is so ego. I mean, wait, what did your Haze die to? But also, when you should just, you need to tune down with the melees. We're meleeing her under Walker. Not worth the risk. And then obviously, I mean, there's the more obvious context of, you know, just sticking for Walker shoot. Not gonna end well. Yeah, you're holding wave. How many minions are here? Okay, there's 2 ranged. Yeah, that's fine. Hold it like that. If you want to get sweaty, I don't think it's because there was 2 ranged. It's a lot harder to do. But if you hold on stairs, they'll like converge on each other and you can parry both. Although I don't believe, again, because it was 1 melee 2 range with the way they were split of already having been aggroed, I don't believe you could have kited them to be on top of each other with stairs. Yeah, but like, I feel like, you know, the 1 million death laser, I feel like that's not something I really need to comment on, because it kind of just, you know, we don't tank the 1 million death laser and we're happy. Like, that doesn't need, you know, more, you know what I mean. I feel like that one can kind of go unsaid. Okay, witness to the center. The issue is we mistimed our wave. It's good we're stealing centers, but we really mistimed our buy. You want to set yourself up so you buy on like the 730 wave, and then you go to hard. You want to be hard shoving this like the centers wave as quickly as possible, so you're on it off spawn. Okay, I think my centers have disappeared now. No, there they are. But yeah, we didn't have pressure. It's still net souls lost, even though Haze is getting solo, it still is rough. You still are losing souls at the end of the day, and plus you could take that and then give Haze the sinners. If you shared the wave, that would be more souls on her individually, and more souls net. Kill. I cannot. Calico. Good kill, good kill. Obviously, that's good by you. Calico players are such creatures. I hate that that character is good again, man. When that character is good, it just feels so bad. Need to tap burn off spawn. Lane switch. Crossing Shiv, this is yellow. You're gonna be grabbing left side buff off spawn and then immediately tapping Urn. You guys are pulling away with this lead super quickly. Why? Because she's, I mean, she's just brain dead because her one-shot potential. Like, the people who play her just aren't good because they just go in one-shot and leave. That's why I don't like when Calico's meta. The Calico mains are just, like, creatures, man. He's easy in a different way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, on Paige it. Now we tap burn. Creating a way before we tap burn, that's fine, but we do really need to tap it. Actually, wait, mathematically, is it? Yeah, by more than 15% already, actually. Oh, we are. Okay, I'm stupid. I should come back soon. For a Calico meta or Paige meta, that's a hard question. I guess Calico meta. I mean, is there like a major throw in this game? Or like, what happens from this point? Because at this point, you can kind of just run around the lobby and do whatever you want. God, thank goodness it's so... Is this okay? Is Animal just like a Baus? Like the Baus of EU? That just like, well, I guess Baus is in EU, but you know what I mean? The Baus of EU Deadlock? Yeah, I guess your Walker is half HP. Tapped it for us, I guess. What? Okay. We kind of got lucky they picked it up there. They definitely better gone it on their side. A hug, yeah. I mean, this one you kind of just do it. This game is so won. Not much you can do that's wrong. To steal their jungle. I mean, they tapped to earn for us, so they didn't have a comeback angle. Look here. I mean, yeah, we just take Walker. Your team can fight a 4v5 and win. I think if you unbind Paige 1 and 3, you could just win by using her other abilities. I mean, Paige root matters a lot. But yeah, you could 100% win just by pressing barrier on people. If you just press barrier on your carry. That's all you're supposed to do. Like, you have your 3, which is kind of cosmetic if you're in a low. Well, I guess that knockdown. Team wins the fight, right? Go ahead, we should not lose a fight. A shot. Thank you for the follow, Jigsaw. Welcome, welcome. You know what? Recline. Yeah, that Paradox is kind of doing you guys a favor. I don't know. Like, there was. Yeah. We definitely should have. You should have been more on tapping it, like, when it was. Honestly, I don't know the soul numbers intimately enough to know exactly when myself, but it's something you should be, unless you're using the, you could just use the mod that tells you. If you're not using the mod, you should know, like the moment it hits it, you could be the one to tap it and not just rely on them. I mean, I'm assuming she picked it up while there was candles, and then your souls climbed enough just to make it neutral while she was picking it up. You are using the mod, okay. Yeah, then we should have been, like, more on the tap. But I would assume it was, like, literally as she was picking it up, it switched, and that's why. I don't know if you're kind of just sitting in side lane. Not really, like... No, we're kind of just wasting time. You're getting some souls, and now it's good to be here because their sinners are back up. But when we're just spending a lot of time inside, it's not really... Yeah, your haste left is not much you can do, but... I mean, I guess... Not really great for you guys to be playing too. Also, you're aggroing for wave, but like, these sinners are so stealable. Okay, maybe he's not playing like the Baus. You ever see Noob play? Noob loves the lurk. They're doubles, fun, I mean. So much to beat on here. Griefing not bannable? Yeah, it's actually true. Why is griefing not bannable? Like, what McGinnis is doing should be a permaban objectively. Well, not a perma, but like a week-long ban objectively. You double meleeable, no? Not double meleeing for fun? Yeah, I think it's fine to full farm it. Generally, I like leaving one small creep alive on basement, but because you guys are winning by so much, it's actually pretty equal likelihood that it'll be one of your teammates to farm it. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. This is one of the things that I need to look at more. Like, again, one thing I've been trying to analyze DLNS more recently is like roles, map wise. Obviously, there's like, you know, weak side, strong side, whether you have your ult or not, whatever. But just generalized, like, what positionally is better to play. I've been trying to focus on that. I think I need to work on myself to more know exactly where you should be positionally. Also, we just need to hold Urn at this point. Guinness is gonna keep pushing the tower. She's gonna die for it next. Doesn't matter if we kill her. I would just play around Urn here. You could be the one to just hold Urn. Loki, one of your teammates needs to just bite the bullet and hold Urn because it's not. I mean, it's gonna be hard for it to push neutral. Unless one of you could go die for fun. That'd be. You get a neutral Urn. But with McGinnis running it down, it's gonna be pretty hard to actually get a neutral Urn. So Loki, I just have one of you bite the bullet and just, you know, would be you, could be Holiday. Just hold it. But you can't. Wait, what are we talking about? Here's side lane Mo though. I guess just playing for picks for under M1. And now, oh, we get neutral, nice. I mean, it's 17:30. I mean, it's 30. It's better to just run it. To be fair, if next turn's come back, that you guys can just trade mid boss for it. Coach myself. Yeah, I mean, I know the like obviously pro play and MM are very different, but it is still a generalized role thing. Oh yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of like high level solo queue. I just have been trying to like, I don't know, I just want more generalized like role settings. Oh. How many souls does she have? Does she? I guess she just doesn't have a single defensive item. That's why. Oh, wait, she doesn't have a single green item. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna hug the Calico. I mean, you should be careful here. Wait, I don't have your map on this time. That makes sense. This point, mid's opening up. Urn is still neutral, so we should just play for next turn. Spawning right side or left. Yellow lane, which I believe is left side right now. We should just play for that. Grab bridge buff off spawn, run Urn immediately. Very responsive, I've noticed. Although ship's not the ideal ult target in this fight, we do pick him up. Oh, we got Spirit Duration early. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I think one of my chatters actually put it well yesterday, which was like, well, I think it was like quoting a different coach, but like MM is like a game of pickup. It's not like an actual, like game. Yeah, now we do. Okay. Yeah, I hope one day MM gets. I mean, I don't know. I guess MM2 will never get truly fleshed out, but I do hope we get to more of like a MOBA role in, like, you know, skill play in MM. Like we're still a little pretty rough around the edges. Yeah, rare chatter W. Hopefully, oh yeah, draft will come. Next hero dump, I'm assuming it's coming. The issue is just like, we just don't have enough characters right now. Sorry, I keep yawning. I'm so tired right now. But we just don't have enough characters right now for a more fleshed out draft. Like, because there's just not enough of a pool. I'm assuming next character dump will be when we actually get drafted, because it should line up around there. Which, please let there be a Halloween patch for the love of God. I wouldn't say it's pub. Wait, I wouldn't even say it's. Do you mean pub or do you actually mean pug? Everyone is pretty much playing to carry. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean that. Yeah, there is no like real position 6 player in like an MM game or whatever.
Careful, Haze. I like it.
I don't know how they'd fix that. Oh, pickup games. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It is kind of an inevitability. I think maybe if Deadlock adds more truly fleshed out roles, it could help. Like, you know, if we have an actual like support queue or something, it could help with that. But I don't know. That's not really. Yeah, it's a pretty. I don't think that dream will ever come to fruition. I think, you know, it's always going to be 6 people trying to farm as much as humanly possible, even if they're like on a page.
I don't think so.
Sorry, I need to focus on your map.
Great talent's missing. Let's take out great talent. Missing.
You are so. I mean, we just gave them Earn for free. 1000% the McGinnis should pick up the comeback Earn here. She's luckily like a. I mean, you know, I don't think I need to say more than hitting tab, but like, she 1000% should have picked up Earn and ran it and put you guys in a bad spot. She could just hold it. Your rejuve's gonna expire in a couple minutes. She could hold it for a couple, and she'd be in a great spot.
Thank you.
They have both their walkers up surrounding it, so it's very hard to contest. I think your Sinclair is gonna hold it now, which is good. But Loki, I mean, again, it can be your holiday biting this bullet if you want, but short of that, it should be you that's just holding the Urn. Like, if you guys just keep them from grabbing Urn, they literally can't come back into this game. But we're giving them so many options to pick it back up. We just started the babysitter Paige meta. No, okay, the thing is, unironically, again, I've talked about this before. If you want your teammates to farm, just all you have to do is circle farm on the map, and they will converge on it. It's so funny to watch. They all, no matter what elo you're in, if you just circle farm on maps, someone will go to farm it every time because no one says no to farm. Yeah, we're pretty lucky. 1000% they should have Earn here. Like, we gave them a foothold back into the game there. We're just lucky it was their McGinnis who got it. How do you draw on the map? You just hold tab and then click on the map.
I see McGinnis.
Okay.
Yellow needs help. On my way. They only have one fight. Beautiful mole bastard. Our yellow walker is under attack.
I mean, we killed the Guinness for the 9th time. No, okay, I thought that was your walker dying. I was like, she just actually just do half the HP before the disarm went off. You could warp zone above that wall. I feel like you're giving this Guinness too much respect. I think you're holding warp zone in case she tries to run. But if you just warp zone over the wall, like, she's not gonna try to run. She's just gonna mindlessly run at the objective, and you warp zone over the wall. She's not even gonna try to run from you while shooting it. I think I have to look at this guy's stat logger after this game. This is insane. This, like, if he just does this normally, thought he wasn't flying. Like, this is something else.
Thanks.
Go to end here. Yeah, you guys posturing pretty aggressively. Dude, your ability is just farming. And there's a ton of farm here to eat. Yeah. You're gonna wasted your time. Again, I think you're kind of trying to babysit your teammates where you're afraid they're gonna engage, but if you just spend that time farming these sinners, it'd be much better.
York needs help.
For every Guinness ever player does that, yeah. Yeah. Guinness players are fucking creatures and should all be banned from the server. Like I said, it is my because I choose to be optimistic and not pessimistic. It is my belief that Guinness is Yoshi's test, where in the beta they release, or sorry, in the alpha they release Guinness, and then when the game comes out, everyone who has ever queued a Guinness game gets permabanned. That's my belief, and it's just like they're just trying to weed out the like god awful players, and that's the whole reason Guinness exists. But like I just choose to be optimistic. I mean, now you guys can end. I don't need to fix your mid wave. It is nice to end off 2 waves so you can't be proxied, but you have sideline here. Or, sorry, I'm like jittering my or like bouncing my foot. You have sideline here.
McGinnis is missing.
Yeah, we're very late to this end. Not good. Our win. I mean, we still have the window, but coming back to mid was kind of no reason to delay it. Better just have you and Pit trying to end with your team there. I would just hit Patron. You should be using your burrow on Patron there, or sitting on disarm too. This is why we need an FF button. I low-key don't think that McGinnis would hit yes though, if I'm honest. Oh, something tells me. Why does Funky like McGinnis? I don't know who Funky is. Another streamer? Yeah, I don't know. I see. Okay, I hope we get FF in norms and we don't have it in ranks. I think. Well, I don't even know about hope. I actually am pretty indifferent. I think what I'm really against is having a forfeit button in ranked, but like an FF in unranked, I'm pretty indifferent about. I think like I'm happy with non. I'm happy with having it, but I don't think FF should be in ranked because that's just like a whole can of worms. If I'm ranked is miserable, yeah, it just promotes a pretty rough mentality. Even if the game's lost, I would rather play out like 1 out of 20 games that are like lost anyway, like 10 extra minutes, than have to deal with like 10 of my games someone spamming the FF button in ranked. But again, as far as norms, we can have it, we can not. I'm pretty indifferent. Also, like, the thing is, this playstyle, again, is very reminiscent of the Baus. It's not inherently inting to just die 50 times and split objectives, because you are giving... The reason they perma had a comeback earn was because this McGinnis was permanently dead, and the reason... And McGinnis was giving no souls when she died because she was so behind, and on top of that, the reason... what else was happening? There was one other thing I kind of blanked on. Oh, the reason objectives were actually dying was because of her. So this playstyle isn't inherently bad. What makes this specific player and what he did this game bannable is the fact that he has no greens. Like, that is objectively trolling. Just playing like this isn't objectively trolling. It's a very weird playstyle. It's not objectively trolling. Not buying greens is. I wonder if they'll end up doing the Dota thing of allowing for FFs and comp. Yeah, actually does Dota. I don't know about the Dota FF button. Is that like they just have it in like all? Anyway. I mean, the notes for you are pretty simple. That game obviously was not at post landing stage was less of a game. One thing I would say is like, okay, once you parry someone, okay, this Calico is an exception because she's a creature. Well, I'm not actually trying to flame, but I hate Calico players. Sorry, no flame to the player, flame to the creature. That is the character. Like when you got an early parry on the Shiv, you kept trying to read him with your parry, and that can be very detrimental. Because after you parried the Shiv, you don't want to start trying to read his light melee again until he light melees you again. Because the character who doesn't love to melee in the first place, like Shiv, who doesn't need to melee, I suppose is the way to put it, until he obviously got Spirit Snatch later, but he didn't have this for a while. But a character who doesn't need to melee is a lot less likely, or like he has a decent chance of just to stop light meleeing you, like he did. And then when you press your, I actually don't remember what the parry key is by default, press F near him. Like, to read his light melee a couple times, you put yourself in a very dangerous spot. Also, objective respecting. I wish I could look at your damage taken by type. Does it say objectives? I actually don't know. There's a damage dealt I can read. There's a damage taken by type, right? Am I insane? It's only by players? I swear to God, no, I'm might be going insane. But I wish I could see your damage taken by type, because low-key, the Walker probably did more to you than, like, McGinnis or Grey Talon, and the Guardian probably did like another, I don't know, 800. They're just respecting objectives more. You are the stupid ass mole who can like run at them and kind of do whatever you want. It's not a button, they just put out a GG and then they call the game. Oh, like opening? Okay, okay. Or is it actually like an actual like in-game accept thing? Or is it just like a more of a communal, we say GG and then we just stop trying to defend? Next up, with your own meleeing, you were a little greedy with our own melees. Again, I have general fool me once rules with meleeing, even at like an extremely high elo, but you should not be meleeing someone under an objective. Communal, okay, I see. But you should not be meleeing someone under an objective. Like we light meleeed Calico under Walker for fun, like while getting shot by the death laser. We light meleeed Shiv under Guardian. Again, while getting shot by the death laser. Like, it's super, super risky to be meleeing in an objectives laser. And you need to be more conscious of that. And in general, just more conscious of, you know, like Walker laser at 6 minutes is very scary. Really only used to save a few seconds. Yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I mean, and then obviously like post laning, the game kind of was just do what you want. Only note I would have was you were okay. This is a weird thing. Okay, one thing you should get in the habit of is just looking at your stat locker before games, because we were kind of babysitting our team more than we needed to. I'm especially thinking of at the very end where we were down 1 and your team was like kind of looking for a weird end with Bebop Hook, and it wasn't a good play for them to look at because they were down 1. And you just ran over there because you were afraid that they would make the wrong choice. I think it's better for you just to steal their Sinners there. You could have farmed the doubles in another Sinners camp and just gotten so many, like not even just a farm on yourself, but so much denied. And I think at that point, you know, when you're at this elo, and I was saying you should look at stat locker initially because you could also look at stat locker and see that this game is like average E4. Actually, I think it was average E4. And you can look and you can just be like, okay, I have to assume at this level that my team is going to make the correct choice. My team is backing out, like they're looking like they're going to, and I can just farm. Like, you have to trust your team at a certain point. Did Mo monster rounds? I don't believe so, but also we like pub stopped playing. Oh wait, you're right. We were taking a lot from Guardians without monster rounds. Let me check the ID. I know Noob has changed up his build more. I think he rushes monster. Does he rush it now? I don't know. He gets it like third by third item, I believe. He's moved away from QSR.
Let's push blue. Almost ready to grab them.
I know we did have monster rounds. I'm just insane.
Let's go to York.
Yeah, we bought a third item too. Oh, fourth item because QSR. But still. But yeah, we did buy it. Monster rounds affect Walker lasers, right? Am I insane? I know some people will do monster rounds and reactive barrier and then just go ham on objectives. Yeah. I mean, yeah, to be fair, I've seen that playstyle with the bait. I don't know how you say that name, but is a known user of this. Yeah, where you just, okay, I see that. But yeah, this was not that playstyle, but it's a fun playstyle. It is nice that reactive barrier has enough shielding that it's like more than 10% of your HP, so if no one's around, it's actually not bad to just tank Walker Stomp if you have it. Like, that seems really balanced. I can start a new raffle. I don't know why I'm waiting to start a new raffle. Also, Shiro, I believe that's your say name. How long have you been coaching? I'm curious. I'm trying to get more like I want to get a better, I feel like I have a lot of E6 players in my network, but I want to get more coaches in my network. Like, you know, what's your vibe? What's your vibe? Let me get a new raffle up as well. June, okay, I see you. Okay, my months. What month is it? It's October, okay. I should know that. Oh, speaking of, actually, my 1-year anniversary of, like, coaching YouTube, or coaching content on YouTube is Halloween. I actually, like, checked that recently. Really sick. That'll be, I think I'm gonna dress up like holiday. It's kind of like a Halloween celebration, but also celebrating that. Halloween anniversary is peak. I know, it's a day I can actually remember. I'm so bad with anniversaries. Like, I mean, you know, I remember like my girlfriend and I's, right? But like anything else of that is like not like S tier of importance to me, I just completely forget. am I doing? That button. I'm low-key tweaking. Can I turn off hit markers on Ivy? Is that like a thing? Is there somewhere where there's a button there? Also, there won't be a Halloween patch in terms of like a big update. Have they confirmed that there's gonna be? I mean, I know they'll do like a, you know, at least make the pump or the like chest pumpkins, but have they confirmed that it's not gonna be a the major update's gonna be post Halloween? Because I have heard the leakers are kind of talking like next update's a bit out, which is kind of sad. Bowser nerf Yoshi? Yeah, I hope we at least get a balancing patch. The balance of this patch is getting really rough. I'm so tired of seeing fucking Capacitor and Spirit Snatch and fucking, well, not Blood Tribute, Cult of Sacrifice and fucking, like, you know. Why is this the Ivy build I have up? We're talking like late January 26th. Is that actually true, Cool? Or are you just like, have you actually heard through the grapevine, or are you just typing for typing? Unfortunately, they're deleting the game on Halloween. Hippo is being... unironically, if they fired Hippo into the sun, I would celebrate. You know the two characters he released so far are Viper and Sinclair. Fuck those two characters. I mean, again, this is not actual Flame. It's like, I should say, I do actually fuck with this guy. And I'm sure he'll get more ropes on creating characters. But you could tell he has not... These first two characters, he had not created a MOBA character before. Holy fuck. Viper and Sinclair, bro? Probably late November, early December. Do you have like a... Is it just like insider information without like specifying, or just like gut like feeling? I also don't have anyone in my pocket who's in the fucking like the what is it? The like test servers, so it's kind of rough. I just go off. I used to work in game design like a year ago. I can just go off my like game design knowledge when I guess for shit or guess shit. My dad works at Valve. Is it true? Leakers are saying that for major update. Oh, they're saying it to me a long time, like till January for major updates. Oh, you're right. The stat locker channel point reward. That's a good idea. I mean, to be fair, well, is it worth having a review stat locker? Because I kind of feel like, I guess we could test it. Next day, okay. So I see the yeah, I've seen the like the screenshots of the new base, or like the leaks of the new base. I'm hyped for it. Do we know? Well, I guess you're probably under NDA if you're actually into things you can't say, but Go next QC are gonna play again and quit? Yeah, probably. I mean, everyone comes and goes. I'm surprised Northern Line is still playing. Okay, what was I doing? I need to... This is the thing I need to do. What are we talking about? Oh, the channel point redemption. I can add it as a test. I like make sure it's clear that this is a test and low-key a waste of channel points right now. Got a new custom reward. I had icons for my stuff. Oh, wait, and he's playing Isaac again? Oh, that's cool. Stats locker review. Stat locker review, and then I guess parentheses testing. Bad. And then I need, how much should this be? I mean, I guess as much as a build review, probably, right? Like 10k. Is that 10k? That's 100k. Okay, 10k. All right, I created it. Although don't redeem it before the next. Well, no, don't redeem it before the next raffle. We'll do it in between next raffles. But also, again, whoever does it first, I'm not sure if this will be good. This might be a complete waste of channel points. Like, I can definitely tell you useful stuff based on your stat locker. However, it's probably stuff you could just see for yourself if you like looked at it, right? It's like, it's pretty basic level like data analysis. Like, I'm just gonna look at like, do you have a habit of like getting a ton of souls but not doing a lot of damage? That probably means you're over farming. Do you have a habit of like, I don't know, insert whatever. Stalker stuff is kind of fake. Yeah, it's not. I think the fact that the stats, like the accuracy stat, headshots don't count for base accuracy. That's like rough. I know it's like a niche thing, but like it's a pretty rough can or like statistic to leave out. I do like looking at stat lockers generally. I do like more privatized coaching. They can give some useful stuff. It's definitely like not the most well. It's, you know, it definitely needs more work to flesh it out, I suppose. That's way putting it, but I think it's like it can be good. It's just not quite where it needs to be at, I suppose. Stalker performance is all below 40%. Well, to be fair, if your headshot rate is high but your accuracy rate is low, that means your aim is above average. Because again, it doesn't count headshots into your accuracy. Like I have a top 10% headshot accuracy. I have a bottom 50%, like a bottom 40% accuracy. Like if you're not a carry player, yeah. Yeah, the support score is kind of rough. I play Holiday and like I do a supporty. Oh, I do like an early into support pivot build, and like after like I get a ton of boost in my like whatever score for like the early impact, and then I just get no score in the mid game because I'm just like silence waving people, lassoing, all of that. Yeah, again, one of the main things I use Stat Locker for is if I have a game where I'm like 20 and 0 and all my teammates are like 0 and 50 to stop myself from tilting, I just look at my Stat Locker rank and I'm like, oh, it went up. It doesn't matter that I lost the game, my Stat Locker rank went up. And unironically, even though it's so stupid, it unironically helps, like stops me from tilting. That's like one of my main uses for Stat Locker right now. Oh, and then also looking at my team before a game so I can be like, oh yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. Like, sorry, after, not before. Again, in those rough games, I like looking at the stat locker so I can complain. Get a new recording. Ascendant. Okay. Oh, I know this job haver guy. I think he's high level. You're an A. I'm pretty sure I've seen him like in multiple main streams. Okay, Ascendant Haze. And then I need to add the dock. Will we have to rely on the skip channel points? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna start having like base requirements for entering raffles to try to thin them out a bit. But again, nothing like too crazy, but just like minimum games on the character and such. Ascendant spelled with an A? Holy shit, I've been spelling Ascendant wrong the entire time. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Wait, sorry, I gotta rewind. I also messed up my slash marker. Sorry, I'm typing a lot right now. There we go. Got the marker in. Now we go to Haze. Now we're good. Put in perspective, a long while ago as a support player, and Stalker was saying I was Oracle when I was nearly Eternus at the time. Damn. Yeah, yeah. Like our favorite Dynamo, one trick, the green vegetable. It's like Archon according to Statlocker. Damn, really? Yeah, I fuck with the green vegetable. Okay, let me lock in. Viper reset? Wait, what? Box? Wait, what? Okay, maybe I just missed a series of events. What's our lane? We're Haze, Lash into Viper, and I mean obviously anti-fire rate items go pretty good this lane. Roasted Barrel wouldn't hurt. Save for a teach. Okay, if you're not saving for a T2, you need to shop on your 800 souls. It's fine to save for a tier 2 there. Well, actually maybe not fine because hates, but it wouldn't inherently be bad to save for a T2, but if you are choosing to buy 2 T1s, you need to be buying like on your 800 spike. Because for one, there's no boxes right now, right? So you have a completely free window to go buy. But then for 2, you're just being weaker. Well, you're forcing these fights and forcing these engages. You're just intentionally like being much weaker. 10% less fire rate is actually 10% less damage, which just gives them a huge advantage. And also, obviously, the investment trees and such. We're shooting tower here. Yeah, we're too focused on poke on this Viper. Like, trying to figure out where she is. If you're choosing to walk up, which you could get poke on tower there, which is great, but also you could just box her at this point. If they're choosing, if we're at this point in the lane where again we are permanently getting wave prio and they are choosing just to play into their tower, I would just look for boxes. The only time you, gosh, you kept Venom up into that. I hate Viper so much. I don't think that character is useful by any means, but fuck that character. But okay, well now the whole lane switches off of this because now they have momentum on their side after that kill, and we're low. You should just buy. Yeah, you're dead now. I was gonna say you should just buy healing, right? Listen, kills you the point in it, right? Yeah, but you still live. You're forced to reset, which is really bad. I mean, resetting is better than dying here. Actually, is it? Kind of. Biggest struggle is knowing when to box the lane. I sometimes do bad at times and give them huge pressure. My general rule with when you box, we need to do the mid jump here. Oh, you need to do the mid jump. Explanatory mid jump or mid skip if you don't know it. But it's just diagonal air dash and then a double jump, or like an air jump, and then you slide over here and you grab zip and you get to the lane like I think it's 6 seconds faster, 5 seconds faster. Point is it saves a decent chunk of time. Really important to do there. But also my general rule with box routing is if you push them into tower, but you can't, like, you know, when they're doing enough damage that you can't really siege tower, and you also can't really like rely, you don't have kill potential on the enemies under tower, you should just box her out. That's my general rule of thumb. Also, we're going slowing bullets, so we really need defensive items here. We're already 300 HP. Viper execute range is like 270 right now, so we need to be very careful. You're looking for your sleep. Viper got gun. That's not Viper, that's Mirage. Like right now, you should just, I mean, it's kind of risky to push up, but you should not be trying to come. Okay. I'm gonna say, the ideal play is that you just push up the wave, and then you go get your boxes. That's kind of gonna happen. I mean, we get lucky. 2 for 1, not bad. But when we're not spec defensively, it's just rough to be playing super aggro. Also, reactive rush on Haze, or not Haze, on Wraith. I wouldn't look for Sleep Center. She shields more damage than you do with a melee right now, which means that you're going to be... Yeah, Battle Vest would be great for the out of combat region. But she shields for more than your sleep does, so it's not really worth sleeping her. She's going to net gain HP. Or sorry, more than your melee does. Yeah, you do want to make sure. Okay, I think the perfect example of utilizing Marines is Lightbringers builds, because you do want to make sure. You'll see people split and like not go points into one tree early, but you always want to go in. It's always like purples and greens or oranges and greens. I'm sorry, this isn't early. This is the whole game, but purples and greens or oranges and greens, because you need the health investments, and you don't want to underestimate how valuable just the passive 10% max HP you get is for surviving stuff like that shiv. Also, I don't like bullet lifesteal for, like, if we're actually building bullet lifesteal, I really don't like that. We'll see if we actually buy it, but I think people who buy like BLS early and stuff are people who come from other MOBAs. I'm not sure specifically. It's a big thing in League, like good sustain in lane is lifesteal, but in this game, good sustain in lane is restorative shot, extra regen, battle vest again, great, also great for that out of combat regen, and damage. Healing right, also phenomenal. Especially into a lane like Viper where she has an execute. You need to be buying these defensive items. And obviously this lane I wouldn't buy restorative shot because we need the green health investments. Yeah, no. I mean, it's a good sleep. Oh, she messed up our TP. Nice. We just, I mean, yeah. The main issue there is or in this lane is we feel so squishy because we have no greens. Yeah, it just, like, lifesteal never gives you, in this game, never gives you more healing than any other type of regenerative item. Oh, we're so lucky. Does he not have Mystic Shot? He does. If he Mystic Shot knifed us there, we probably die. Yeah, we did buy Bolt Lifesteal. That's just not a good buy. You'll get, like, I mean, if you'll just get basically no healing off of it. We can look at the numbers after for, like, mathematical evidence, but compared to something just, like, again, a passive, I mean, extra regen is 800, gives you 3 regen. You'll unironically heal more just off that item than you will off Bullet Lifesteal in lane, but then also, you know, there's a lot of other healing items you get, like Right, obviously heals you significantly. Battle Vest, great item, great healing. Also Battle Vest, yeah, Battle Vest is phenomenal this lane, actually. You go Battle Vest Enchanters, too. It's not a bad buy on Haze.
I'll be right back. You sure?
Extra health, yeah, just for the surviving the one-shots of someone like Viper does feel nice with extra health. I need to, again, I noticed I need a fidget tool. I like that we don't ego there, honestly. Our Billy picks him up. We do a lot to Shiv. I actually really like that. I don't think you saw the Billy, and I love that your instinct was not to completely tunnel vision over chase the Wraith, and your instinct was to back off. You look at your map, you see, oh hey, Billy's here, and he's looking for a gank. Now he can walk back in. That's like a really good, that's a very good base habit to have of our, you know, not tunnel visioning, but like backing out and like reassessing what's going on. Figuring out myself recently, BLS doesn't do enough real sustain. Yeah. Another thing is I don't slot in greens. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's the High Docker way, but it really isn't. It really isn't good. Because again, you really, sorry, I started a thought process and stopped it, but you really see it in like all of Lightbringer's builds. He buys Healbane like 3rd item, even not because it's like a crazy good item that you want to buy every 3rd item, but because just getting these green investments, like the 10% max HP, is like it's such a big difference for surviving one shots. What build are you using? Is this your own? So at this point, Sinners are just on the map. Really letting you siege this? Oh, Mirage. That's why. Okay. We get that. I look at this map. Whenever you break tower, you should kind of realize you've, well, I mean, actually, what the fuck is happening in this lane? But you've just opened up, like, this section of the map. So I would look at that and see, hey, the Sinners is sitting right here. Calico and you are both here. You have a lot of pressure. Let's both go farm the Sinners together. Steal this farm. Then you can go back and, you know, farm your own jungle. But you want to prioritize, especially after you shoved in this wave and taken this tower. You want to prioritize trying to steal at least this camp. And then going back to farm your own jungle. Healbane early is also the best to say with the 300 health on kill. Yeah. It is. I really don't like that about Healbane. I don't like that it. I hope it becomes. I hope they either add a new anti-heal item or it becomes more of an actual anti-heal item. Because I don't like that the main reason you buy Healbane right now is for the heal on kill. I really don't like that. Okay, yeah, you did. That's perfect. Or Calico did, and then we shove wave, steal this. That's great. Now we should go back and secure our own Sinners. We also don't want to get ourselves invaded, which it looks like you are, which is perfect.
Thank you. You're gonna have to do a hell of a lot better than that if you want to stop me.
Maybe actually, I'm thinking if I should slot. I obviously have Heal Bane in the optionals in my holiday build, but look, I want to slot it in more. Because I feel like that actually, wait, that actually feels such a hole in my build when I'm like winning by a ton, but I'm always 1 HP. Because even though I'm spam killing them, I'm just not getting sustained. Okay, I should start buying that more for that exact reason. Is a stat efficient item? Oh, I see, I see. I'd be careful right now. You have a... I don't know, you spent your bag, but you are still a little extended. Your team's showing a lot with this pressure on the right side of map. In general, when your team brute forces a tower, it's going to end in the enemies responding by trying to counter push a lane. And when you're pushed aggressively in your mid, if anyone was here with the Wraith, they could just Wraith could TP on top of you, they could jump on top of you, and it's pretty scary. Also, yeah, this is a very aggressive dive. We know there's two. We just pulled to this side as well because we saw two on this tower. Yeah, there's Viscous. Now your team's here, so the steal is good, but early trying to go on that Wraith is very risky. Thoughts on Blood Tribute Fury Trance? I feel like it gives me insane pick and ult spike. I mean, Fury Trance is OP. Sorry, Furry Trance is OP. I like objectively, this item is just comically good right now, so obviously getting this item early is good. Blood Tribute? I don't know. I personally am a Blood Trooper believer, but I think you have to have really, really good micro of feathering it when you're about to get hit by CC. I think that's when it really comes online. Also, our slots are... I don't know. I can't tell you intimately what the Haze build is, but I can tell you that this build just doesn't feel right. Like, our slots are just very... They're very... What's the word I'm looking for? They aren't right. They're very... You aren't buying that many... Like, they're very... Having 2 tier 3s this early is basically a little rough, is what I'm trying to... We're missing a lot of the more light filler items. Again, stuff like... I don't know. What is standard Haze light items? Enchanter's Emblem, Battle Vest. What else? Yeah, again, Burst Fire. Okay, you're a League player, aren't you? I'm pretty sure I can tell you came from League. Because we're... Fleetfoot, yeah. Oh yeah, wait, actually, yeah, 1000% we need Fleetfoot with Furry Trance too. Hurts. Because the reason Furry Trance is so good right now, well, again, 40% Spirit Resist. But also, the... Having... Wait, I lost my train of thought. If you have Fleetfoot, you just don't have the debuff of not being able to slide or use Stam. Because if you have Fleetfoot, you can just perma-slide, and you're fine. Like, you literally doesn't have a debuff anymore, because the increased slide distance just allows you to perma-slide, even with it popped. Also, we very much overextended here. Your Walker diving at 15. Wait, are we trying to Siege Walker? Like, I gotta rewind. Nah, I hate League played Smite, though. Oh, shit, he's a legend, then. Oh, yeah, we're just... Okay, obviously the Walker dives bad. I'm looking if you're actually trying to hit Walker at 15 minutes. Oh, we're sunk cost diving. Big Gift Spirit, which a lot of people use. Anti-heal cuts regen as well, which helps cut through any initiates healing. Okay, yeah, we're just rage diving. Or not rage diving, like sunk cost diving. You're looking for the Mo, but yeah. We're not even inherently hitting the Walker. Also, again, we talked about the way scaling resist works, is Walkers take, I believe it's 60% less bullet damage, and it scales down until 16 minutes in the game. So like 15, 16 minutes. Well, pre 60 minutes, you do not want to siege mid Walker because it has an insane amount of HP. But even side lane Walkers, you don't really want to siege. So like at earliest 15 minutes, because you just do so little damage to them, and you're very punishable. Also, in a game where you're winning like this, you should really start looking at Urn. I just published that Urn guide, but again, it's like that's your angle here. You just want to start looking at the Urn. Wow, fucking evaporated. Because you have a good lead, it's not. You need a tap Urn actually soon, because if you don't tap Urn, it's going to be on the enemy's side, which maybe we're going for. Okay, we are perfect. We're just going to run it, perfect. Would have been nice if we could have ran the first Urn as well, but second Urn is good. Wait, what was this before? Undercard healing, which you don't do enough damage to heal through properly. Okay, I see. Wait, are we actually buying bladed shots? I think, okay, honestly, my biggest recommendation for you now is just use It works out. Use like Zargi's build. Use a high level player's build and kind of look at what items they buy. I like that you're creating your own builds, but you need to look at what like you need to you need to play different. You need to play like 5 or 10 different high level player builds, and then you like converge them into a build that is uniquely yours. Because I think the biggest issue is just right now like we don't have an understanding of the build on Haze. I'll actually win that shit.
Our green walker is under attack.
Key tip: never use a Zergy build. I mean, yeah. Who else is a good Haze though? What is the Haze build? I actually don't know like a good Haze player besides. I guess Situation plays a lot of Haze. He has good movement. Does he make a good Haze build? Brazilian. Oh yeah. Builds. At least I think. Again, as someone who I personally don't play a lot of M1, so I'm not sure if it's like an 8 out of 10 or like a 10 out of 10 build. Jam side. Buds, yeah, I've heard good things about Buds as well. Do what everyone else does and type Lightbringer. Yeah, he does have a build for everything now, doesn't he? I saw he made a holiday build and I panicked, but it was luckily a gun holiday build, so I'm fine. I can keep my top holiday build.
Let's push green.
Okay, looking at game state, next turn will be neutral. High velocity. What are we buying now? We just bought high velocity to like compensate for the weighted shots. Oh, Renin. Oh yeah. I fuck with Renin. I fuck. But I guess that's more like a personal. I fuck with him. I don't know the quality of his. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't. I have a lot. Again, I would just recommend using someone else's. Thing. Yeah, no, the items are. I mean, I think it's just more of a core issue than going to any specific items. Like, I understand you're going high velocity to compensate from the velocity debuff of, well, 8-weighted shots. Ever since that one guy in my chat called it elephant bullets, I want to call it elephant bullets now. Elephant bullets is just objectively a better name than weighted shots. But oh yeah, we're drastically overextending here. We are very lucky he just gave us a 1v1. Yeah, there's Mirage. I was gonna say, I was actually pausing to just say, 1000%, two or three of them should just collapse on you, kill you for free, and then roll that into, I don't know, at least pressure on the map. Elephant Bolt is way better. Objectively, it's better. We got it, Mirage, surely. Oh, you shouldn't have woken up from that sleep. If you just sleep and then run away, you low-key have a chance at living. Yeah, but I mean, we're just extending, like completely overextending for no reason. We were very lucky. They gave us a Shiv kill. It should have just been Shiv and Mirage collapsing you on you at the same time. Or one of their characters with actual CC, like Wraith, to stop your ult. And then they just kill you. And then they use that pressure. There definitely are not. I was testing to see if weighted shots would help or gun damage, but nah, I get you. I mean, I assume it's on knife, right? Yeah. I mean, that's a very pick haze item. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. I need to focus on other things in the optimization. I love tapping Urn. Yeah, I love tapping Urn. It's safe. Very unlikely they're actually gonna come back into enough in this game to get it. We now have 2 picks. You guys should go mid. If not, just run Urn. You should grab Urn here and run it. If your team's not calling mid, you guys can get a free Urn, and you should just run Urn. Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, the way fixation works is that it's like increased damage per stack and then spirit burst, so getting like a ton of base damage is not the ideal on Haze. Because your base gun is actually kind of like, it's kind of the same reason, well, your base gun isn't anything stellar, right? It's not terrible, but your damage is coming from the insane amount of fixation stacks. We're also not really using our furry trance. Again, I think it's because you don't have Fleetfoot that you're not using it. Can I hello? Mouse. I think it's because you don't have Fleetfoot that you're not really using it, but I mean this is a pretty light usage. I mean, obviously that ult was a little. You should cancel this at this point. You know, more of a micro misplay on the ult, just ulting early. But after they all get out of it, you should be canceling and just go shoot them because there's no reason to stay on them there. Wait, is this page actually useful? Okay. Again, great mid angle. 1000% should do mid. In lieu of that, at least should run Earn. I've seen this game played out 1,000 times where you guys get like 8 mid angles and then they get 1 mid and you guys don't do it and then they get 1 mid angle. Oh, you guys are, oh, it's too late now though. You have to do it so quick. You have to kill within like 10 seconds to do it. Okay, actually you don't have that much go within time. Alright, that's good. Your team actually came. What the fuck? I mean, that's good for this elo. Also, thank you for the follow, Berserk. Welcome. Boom. What was I saying? Also, train of thought. Why is everyone playing Gundorman right now? Because he has a giant bullet hitbox, so he can farm heads, so it does a ton of damage. Because he pretty much can only hit headshots, so it just does a ton of damage right now. Also, at a high elo, one of the reasons they play Gundorman, like sorry, not high elo, but in like coordinated play, a big reason you play Gundorman is so if you don't have to put points into Bell, you can put more points into your supportive tools, like your door early for the shield. Spiritual Overflow. I mean, I don't think, does that give us any value? I don't think Spiritual Overflow gives us any value. Because we don't need any, like, in-fight cooldown. The characters that buy Spiritual Overflow are someone like Mirage, where in-fight his mark actively benefits from, you know, cooldown reduction. Or Wraith, the cards do the same. Or, who's the other character that I'm thinking of? Mina, her love bites actively benefit from the immediate cooldown reduction. Haze doesn't really have anything that benefits from the cooldown reduction. I mean, I like that we baited Walker Stomp and then ults. The issue is getting hit by that Walker Stomp. So our waves are really bad right now. Wait, what? Let me look at the fight we took after this, actually. Okay, yeah, we're going like this. Okay, we run her and it becomes a fight. Okay, so the issue is just y'all are fighting. I mean, someone needs to fix these waves. The fight actually isn't terrible because Viper split this wave while you guys are fighting, which is objectively the correct play by her. I don't know why their team is contesting her. It's always an end. Yeah, okay, I think... Well, if you... Okay. Just with that dive particularly, just don't try... You can do that route if you have like 2 stamina. You can do that route to bait Walker Stomp, but if you don't, you cannot. Also, yeah, your Calico's resetting, but you're gonna lose base Guardians. Loki needs to be 2 people to reset. Yeah, God, that fucking guy. Sometimes, I don't know, man. Like, 90% of my YouTube comments are great, but it's the 10% of like the fucking... people who have never played a MOBA before that just stick in my head. Especially, oh my god, especially again, I can't express how much that comment tilted me because I literally talked about that in the video. Okay, you're Billy. Now, sorry, I gotta focus. Just shoot Patron. Just get a knock, get out. You have no rejuves left, so you just need to knock and leave. You need backing out. The Viper won? No, the Viper died, okay. Yeah, we're just dying for no reason. Our goal there should just be knock Patron and get out. You never want to stay to end unless you have 2 or more rejuves. And then also, especially you have 2 people in your base. Just like fixing waves. It was just a comment on my Earn video that was like, you shouldn't run Earn in low elo because the enemy team always reacts with 6 people, while your team never goes over. And then someone replied to him saying, yeah, you shouldn't run Earn in low elo because it always forces a fight. And they were like saying that seriously. I don't know. It caused me like fucking psychic damage though. It's in the... I put it in Discord general with blurred names.
We need to make a stand and stop them.
Warp through. We look. Can we just... We're up 3 40-second timer. Yeah, look, we could just end. Just push in mid wave or like a side lane wave. Okay, you have two options now. One, you try to end, which I see the vision for, or two, you just play it safe and run earn. It looks like you want to end. Okay. Yeah, no, what pisses me off. Okay, I can't even get into that. I can't even get into that comment. I can't even get into that comment. There's just so much to dissect there, and I can't. I'm gonna go on like a 20-minute rambling. Oh my god. The window is closing though. You guys were very slow to get this way. We just ult in pit? Yeah, okay. Really? No, we popped Fury Transmitter, that's good. Just shoot the patron. Okay, yeah. Little rough around the edges on that end. Is it not an end? That isn't... You played your role there. You played your role there. You played your role there. You did like 80% of the patron's HP. The reason you didn't end is because your teammates did not shoot it. Oh, okay, so your Biscuit's backdoor or something? That's, you don't know, Biscuit. Someone backdoor on your team? Okay, that works. I mean, the issue is we just took a while to get in. We had... I mean, there was... You played your role there. That's what matters. In that situation, we shoved wave as quickly as we could. We ran into pit. We ulted. That was our role. We did our role there. Yeah, I guess also the build. We probably didn't do... Yeah, that is why it took so long. But we did our role there, and that's what matters. I mean, the notes are pretty simple, because I don't think... I mean, I think you're pretty solely held back by your build. Like, I don't... Your macro was... Okay, well, you did try to, like, walk or dive, past walk or dive the Mo Krill, like, 15 minutes, and you shouldn't be trying to do that, or, like, sunk cost diving. Wait, you guys lost? Okay. Well, that's a rough loss. Your macro wasn't that bad. We had decent earn macro. Overall, I would say for Ascendant 4, your macro was good, like where it should be. What's holding you back is like pretty exclusively your build. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at counter items this game too. Counter spell kind of goes crazy this game. What does our stat line look like? Crazy we did. I mean, I guess our damage isn't that high. Crazy we outdamaged our team. It was a full tilt dive. Yeah, no, I do the same. It's kind of like, again, it's more of a mental thing, but you just need to... It's sunk cost, right? You just need like, okay, he's out, I just back out. I do the exact same thing, and it's just, you got, when he gets out like that, especially with two misplay, if you're on, it could be really tilting, but you just got to back off and give him the live. It's not, you just got to like manually make yourself say like, okay, he's out, I shouldn't die for this. And then also you shouldn't really be trying to push into someone's walker at like 50 or mid walker at 15 minutes. But the biggest note by far, again, I mean, we can get into why all these items are bad, but I think it's really just use someone else's build for a bit. Play a bunch before you make your own build. Play like 10 different high level builds and understand what items they like and why they like the items. I generally recommend using the build of a streamer you watch play the build, because if they explain their thought process, especially with stuff like situationals, it can really help you improve and understand why a certain character likes an items or in what context a character likes an items. Especially because if you're watching, like, I don't know, Renan play his Haze build and you see him build an optional and he doesn't explain it, you can like look at their column and be like, hey, you know, why is he buying reactive barrier this game? Oh, he's into an Abrams in lane and they have like a 7 and why can't I think of another character with CC, like a Paige in other lanes. So that makes sense. The only streamer I watch never plays on stream and only coaches. No, I do genuinely recommend watching pro play. Like, obviously I'm good at educational content, but if you want to improve, you should be watching like more than me. You should be watching other like actual pro players, especially ones who play the character you play. Like, that is pretty. There's no substitute for that kind of learning of just watching high level play of your character. Honestly, down, I thought Haze's itemization. I thought Haze's itemization down watching it back. Yeah. I mean, hey, no sweat. We all. It's just, yeah. There's a lot. I mean, the spark notes of this. The active ability cooldown reduction is one of this item's biggest draws right now. It doesn't give you much value. Isn't really like better on a pick haze. It's not terrible, but it's much better on a pick haze. This is a fine item. This is a fine item. Doesn't really give your fixation damage, which is where your damage really comes from. This is fine, although I just bought a little too early. This is fine, although it needs to be bought in tandem. Oh, this is actually really good, but it needs to be bought in tandem with Fleetfoot, so you don't have a downside. Especially buying like Enduring Speed over Fleetfoot is rough when you're buying Fury Trance, like Furry Trance. And then this is just kind of pointless. I never think about the CD. I always think about Spiritual Shortfall for Fire Rate and Spirit. Yeah, it kind of used to be Fire Rate and Spirit, and then the active duration, which to be fair isn't terrible in Haze. But now that they changed it to the active CDR, like that is one of the main draws. Again, I mean, obviously Fire Rate and Spirit Power matter, don't get me wrong, but if you're not actively using the ability cooldown reduction, you're wasting a big stat from it. Oh, and then also the stuff we talked about with BLS early and just trying to buy more greens. Especially into execute characters. I mean, they have a Shiv on their team, but if you're laning into a Viper, laning into a Shiv, laning into a Vin, very, very OP to just buy like both Enchanter's Emblem and Battle Vest or Battle Vest and like healing, right? Any kind, like stacking healing items a little bit. You can stay healthy, obviously get your buffs out of those items, but then also keep yourself out of the execute range. Oh yeah, also Capacitor is just like so good right now. But yeah, Ricochet, great. If you want to play a team fight ult build, Ricochet feels great. If you want to play a more duelist build, like Capacitor feels great, Siphon feels great. But again, we kind of mentioned who has good builds, but Renin, Buds, who else? I already forgot. You can rewind to that point of the stream if you want. I forget who. I would start with one of those. Thank you for the follow, Mister, and I'm just gonna call you Mister. Welcome, welcome. Let me look at Lightbringer Haze. Is it solo queue based? I feel like Lightbringer, if he's gonna make a Haze build, it'd be compy, but let's see. I hate that I just said that word. I've been watching too much fucking lo mein, bro. Oh, Situation does have one. I don't know if it's good. Parzillion. Oh yeah, that's a good. Actually, have one. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Always, yeah, I always appreciate the support on all the YouTube videos. I like making guides. I do feel like by far that is my best content. The guides. Oh my god. Nah, this is like a. This is more of a comp haze than like a. I don't think this haze. I think this haze build is good, but I don't really think it's that good in solo queue. Like in solo queue, I'd rather just have a damage haze. When you're looking for someone in the roster, type the first couple letters of their name and they come up. Yeah. I mean, I don't recommend playing just like some of the public builds are a little troll. Like I'm sure some of these are great, but if you don't recognize the name, I generally wouldn't play the build. But play with me. He also makes good builds, right? Like I know this guy. Build good. I mean, not bad, I guess. It doesn't. I don't say anything. I mean, it's a lot of situationals are mandatory, but it's not terrible. Wait, oh, you meant like swapping heroes? Wait, what'd you say? Oh, for swapping. Wait, for swapping heroes? You can type letters? Holy shit! That is amazing. Thank you so much. I never knew that was a feature. That is actually so nice to know. What the fuck? That's like it's some actual tech. Wait, there was trophy collector in that build? Okay, maybe it's not that good then. Any trophy build? Yeah, I mean, yeah, trophy is like, I'm not someone who believes it's entirely useless, but if you're in like a high elo, I don't think it's. But if your average game is longer than 40 minutes, and you're playing like a character like Mo and Krill, I can see it. But like people who buy it on Lash and like Ascendant, I low-key think you're inting. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if you're like in a lobby where your average is like pretty high, if you're like a Seeker player or whatever, and you're like playing a Mo and Krill, I don't think it's that bad. Well, clearly you haven't seen what's his name? Cooten? Cat Cooten. He's first iteming it on pocket every game now, and not running down any lobbies. It's really fun to watch. That sounded sarcastic, but it is really funny to watch. Next. Okay. I'm not saying to do it. Oh yeah, no, definitely don't use a Cat Cooten build, but it's hilarious to watch him. Hilarious. Well, actually, I don't even watch him. I watch people who like happen to get in his lobbies, and it's amazing. Yeah, Cat Cooten is just like, I don't know. He's like, who is he comparable to in other games? I guess, okay, the best way to put it is he is such a good player that he can just do some of the most troll shit in the game and he's still at a high level. I guess that's the best way to put it. Like, he is just a good player, so he's allowed to get away with, like, trophy collector first item on pocket. Although one game I saw him get 9 stacks by like 12 minutes, so you know, Loki it has some heat. There was a day where I had 3 people abandon the match because they saw Cat Cooten pocket on their team. Oh, 3 games in a row. Oh, I see. Oh, that is fun. I mean, low-key worth though. If you abandon, do you get a loss? Like if you do it pre-load in, you don't, right? You just get a dodge timer. Yeah, you just get a dodge timer. I don't know, I'm asking that. I know that. You have to abandon like pre 1 minute for it not to give you a loss, right? Or something like that. Pre 30 seconds. Yeah, no, unironically, like it is a case of a player being like a genuinely good player, so they can just kind of run the most troll shit in the world and like still win because their macro is like good. I'm assuming, at least. To be fair, I haven't watched him, but you have to abandon before the lobby loads in. Oh, really? Okay.
Picked my target.
Okay. Literally Zera's Trooper 26. I do not know what that is. I hit those. I hit that. I hit that. Hit one of these. Come on.
Don't mess
There
with
we go.
law. Hope I got this positioned right. Wrangling 'em.
Oh, okay, still, again, I will keep saying this. Please let this box turn on by default. Please. Who doesn't want to have infinite abilities? I mean, there are contexts where you do, but it's like 20% of the time. Well, 80% of the time you just want to spam shit.
That came from.
The YouTube series where he plays... Oh, yeah. Actually, I did watch him play on that account. Yeah, he plays like... He has to win on whatever builds. Echoshard Warden Cage actually sounds kind of good. Wait, I could fuck with that. You just keep on perma CC'd. Wait, support Echoshard Warden Cage? I low-key want to run that, unironically. Wait, that'd be so cancerous. You just build full slowing items, you double cage them. What juggling is? Like, in this game, I don't know what you're referring to. I mean, I guess... No, I don't... Yeah, I don't know if I know what you mean. Talking like IRL, I know what that is. But I'm assuming you're talking about a game mechanic. God. Viscous tech. Oh, with just like keeping someone off the ground? Like your puddle punches? That's what that sounds like. I want to play Sinclair. Man, Sinclair. I feel like Sinclair's only fun if you one-trick him. The bolts are just too weird to use.
I can't wait to meet you
Like,
with you.
Sinclair seems cool, but then I play this character and I'm just so sad, you know? Why did that not lock on?
Some misdirection.
Can you not be that high up? Pretty high up. Character. Is the dash ult viscous deck? Oh, I see. I know the like melee ult viscous deck. I don't know about any dashing. Like, oh, you like cancel the animation with a dash, right? I heard about it. You have to bind crouch on mouse wheel. I don't know if I play enough of this character.
Justice
One piece attack I abuse is the holiday bounce pad. This shit is so good. It's an example. Yeah, sure. I mean, like I said, my embeds are very glitched, so you know, 50-50 I won't be able to watch it, but I'm down for an example. Okay, 4 seconds.
Time to go flying.
That wall jump really? Come on. Oh, you piece of shit, making me review a page. You double tap crouch on Viscous, you can dash down to hit your target again in Viscous. Oh. Oh, that's sick. Damn, I thought I knew all the Viscous tech. That's actually so good. Like I said, I mentioned this at the start of the stream, but I kind of want to one of my next, like, I guess guide type video. No, it wouldn't really be a guide. One of my next videos, like non-coaching oriented, to be like one piece of tech for every character. Loki, that'd be cool. I mean, Viscous just has so much. There's so much Viscous tech. Yeah, there is a lot. I feel like man, I want to main this character so bad, but the build right now is just so boring. I don't want a linear build, and this character is just such a linear build. I don't. Okay, listen. Oh my god. I fuck with Goober. Why the fuck did he have to play that Majestic Leap build in comp? I don't want to see Majestic Leap Viscous in my lobbies. Like, he can play it really well, and he plays it well. But the motherfuckers in my lobbies, like, oh my god, like, I get fucking Wander Fan 225 on Gun Yamato, it's like, yeah, if you're Wander, you can make this shit look like the most broken shit in the game. But if you're fucking, if you're not Wander, you're just gonna run me down. You know, no, again, I don't disagree, it's good, but if you're good at the game, it's good. Go to, oh, this is Racist Wraith? Oh shit, this is Wraith. Oh, he got clipped in, oh, it's old, but he got clipped and shipped. 140. Holy shit, that's a... Okay, I might try that. So replay done download yet? After this raffle, I might try it. Okay. Download replay? No, I have. I just copied something. Okay. Spotter Echo Shard. I mean, Spotter Echo Shard is... I don't... In solo queue, I suppose, like MM, I suppose it's fine, but like it's objectively so much worse. The Express Shot build, that's the issue. Like, you're kind of objectively trolling if you don't go the Echo Shard build, and that's what feels sad. And it's not that I don't inherently, not Echo Shard, the Express Shot build. It's not that inherently I dislike that build. I just dislike that you literally, as Viscous right now, you build the same like 4 items completely linearly. Nothing changes. You just do the exact same thing over and over again. Like, that's what I don't like. And that's what I feel like. I want some, you know, variety with Viscous. I want my Viscous to be like creative. You know? I've been online on Discord this whole time. Let me change that. Okay. I feel like I need to stop plugging my holiday build so people can see I'm live, but you know what. Just get the 5 mandatory items and go wild on Viscous. It's not that linear passive, to be honest. Yeah, but like, I don't like a build with any linearity. I really like variety. Like, what I love is counter itemization and like variety and stuff. That's what makes me enjoy this type of game. And like the building in this game, and not just like you build the same 5 items at the start no matter what. Like, to me, that just takes away a big piece of the fun. Because like, you literally, within your first 5 items, you're always buying Fresh Shot, Enchanters, Mystic Shot, and there's one more I'm blanking on. Like, the same 4 items within your first 5 every game. You think it was healthier when Spirit Viscous was meta? I mean, healthier? No. More fun to play, yes. To play, yeah, I don't think it was healthier, but I do think it was more fun to play. That is obviously a very subjective opinion. I look-key taking a YouTube review, so I gotta lock in. Oh, I don't want a YouTube review. It would be my fucking page, bro. That would attract page mains to the channel. No flames this page player, by the way. Miles. But low-key, I should lock in. How to play a squishy would be a good title, and I could really focus on that with Paige. Fuck. What am I missing? Marker. Dock Club. Oh, rank. Rank is on screen. We're good. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just don't like true supports. You seriously don't buy Mystic Shot, Burst, and extra Spirit every game on Holiday? I mean, okay. Yes, I buy... I don't buy extra... Oh, no, actually I don't buy extra Spirit every game by any means. But yes, I buy, like, Mystic Shot 90% of my games on Holiday. But it's not even that. And also, even with early items, like, I deviate a lot. It's obviously the railroading, but, like, I deviate a lot. Slash marker... Yeah, I took Headshot Booster out of my Holiday build. I low-key think, like... I think... It's good if you can hit a lot of headshots. I cannot. I do not have the aim for it. What the hell happened to Dorman?
Way to go.
No, yeah, I'm not saying you can't carry on Paige. I'm saying I just hate true supports, fundamentally, and I think they're super boosting. I just like Paige because I think true supports are the most boosting characters in the game. Well, in any game. Oh. I mean, great route. Okay, welcome to YouTube reviews. This will be a YouTube... Oh, I can't move my mic. I gotta keep it... I gotta remember. I want to move it, but it looks so much better in frame if it's right here. Okay, you are a little addicted to this Veil. Like, especially with your Haze going back to buy, if they just are like, okay, this Paige keeps playing the Veil, we just jump on her, you probably die. You know, it's funny, I flame Yumi a lot, but one of my friends is a top 100 Yumi. Like, in NA.
There's someone I want you to meet.
Very rude. I mean, you clearly have the hours on Paige. I mean, after the rank rework, Ascendant isn't that small. Like, I mean, whole 10% of player base right now. Okay, I will lock in. I will lock in. Also, I'll use him for Guardian War. That's why I even bought. We should be buying after this wave, though, because now we're in a risky spot. We dump our cooldowns, now you should back off. You dumped your cooldowns, you should go buy now. Really risky to say, especially if this barrier explodes. You need to buy Guardian Ward. Ascendants are guppies now, no flame. Oh no, yeah, you're right. It's well, yeah, it's just like the skill difference between like Ascendant 1 and Ascendant 6 is like cataclysm right now. The read. They're very aggressive on Paige though. I'm very curious how you would play a losing lane, because I kind of feel, I don't know, if your playstyle changes if you're losing, that's great. But I kind of feel like you're only performing, like the only reason this is working is because you're winning by a lot. We got split shot first. Okay, that makes sense. Just as long as it's not gun page. If it's gun page, I'm like, I assume you're just buying. It's a support build where you just buy split shot early. If it's gun page, we're gonna have a talk. Well, yeah, okay, Paige doesn't lose lane, but it's still like, there's a very, very aggressive positioning in Veil, and very aggressive peeking is a lot worse into, like, I don't know, insert character with good Paige punish here. Like, if I'm Holiday, I mean, to be fair, I guess Doorman can if he's better. He has, like, you know, spells do a ton. We buy Guardian War, but I'm winning lane hard. Okay, yeah, fair enough. As long as you're not going gun page. I think split shot's a fine buy, again, as long as you're not going gun. If you're going gun page. That's the issue. Average number of tickets needed for a raffle right now, if I had to guess, like 5. No clue, honestly. Probably put it in like 20. But some people win on their first raffle. Some people win like after like, I don't know, however long. You really like this Veil. Sleep. Jump him, don't melee. Yeah, perfect. I mean, with your Haze, you should be a little more like, you should be playing around your Haze. Okay, how do I word this? Are you duoed with your Haze? I guess that's the question. If you're not duoed with your Haze, this doesn't matter.
Headed to yellow.
For Rome. Oh, you're gonna grab bridge buff. Perfect. Great timing for it. Be up in like a second. Oh, grab the buff. Oh, that hurts. That was like, that was given to us on a silver platter. Oh, I thought you were intentionally going for buff there at that timer. Yeah, we get it still. But at the very minimum, when you're at the bare minimum, when you're rotating in that direction, you should look at your timer and like look and be like, oh hey, we're just about to spawn. Page. The expansion's normal monster rounds. I'm surprised by. Loki, I think you just farm faster if you don't pop split shot and you just line up the two minions. I see the vision, but I kind of think, in my opinion, cross-map holding on Paige is pretty useless. Because even though it gets stuff like increased stats, it's just, because it has a Z height, it is just extremely difficult to... Were we wrong in the monster rounds? Or the Paige, cross-map Paige? This guy hasn't played against Piggy. Does Piggy like the cross maps? Yeah, to be fair, I watch Piggy sometimes, but I will, again, I refuse to watch him play Paige. I know it's like, I don't know. I probably should, but I hate this character, this role. I gotta fix my posture. He has lineups. Oh, I see. Yeah, move buff kind of saved our life there. They just... Wow, Dorman doesn't have ult, we're good. Hits it from like left to right lane and it heals for like 600 or more. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. But in that case, you're using it... Like, I assume he's telling his teammates on mic, you know, I'm gonna ult tower, standby tower, you get plus 600 HP. Do you really need a lineup for that? Like if you're ulting something like tower, can't you just look at tower? Echo in a tower walk or something? Okay, yeah. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Shira, sure. Thank you. Am I saying your name right, by the way? Oh god, it's Swento. Guys, run. I can't leave the mic there. I mean, again, this is kind of a situation. Well, you should be playing for vaults now they spawn, but it's kind of a situation where we've won so much that there's just a lot. Like, there aren't that many egregious plays for vaults. I'm good. We're insta farming vaults. Oh, Shiro. Okay. But at this point, we should just be trying to vaults, which are go push this mid wave and go for the second vaults. Hope your team farms all their vaults, and we're in a great spot. Yeah, you're going to buy, but I would like just pressuring vaults even more. Instead of farming this defensive vault, we could just get wave prio and steal another vault, which would be very huge. Everyone thinks that came from Overwatch though, which is why they say Shire, which is wrong. Oh, is that a like Overwatch player? Sorry, I'm not. I was not a. So I'm not the Overwatch lore. Or like Overwatch players. Oh, Shire. Oh, whoa. Oh, I see. I mean, you could won the camp, like here, so you hit the small creeps as well. Just for min-maxing even more. And just wasting damage. Dude, I do need to watch Piggy play Paige. Now that I have actual Paige mains in the community, I think this is genuinely my first Paige review ever. But now that I have actual Paige mains in the... No, I reviewed High. How is that true? High's played a lot. I only reviewed his Paige once? Huh. But I like this deal. I feel like I do actually need to do my due diligence on Paige reviews. As much as I hate this character. Why do you hate Paige? I hate true supports. I hate Yumi. I hate Nami. Like I like off supports. I hate true supports. Because when a true support if I get beat by a Paige, like the Paige player who beats me, okay, I will never believe the Paige player that beats me is better than me. I guess that's how I. Yeah, I play. I've been playing Lockdoll. It's fun. Okay, we're actually not that ahead. You're kind of wasting a lot of your own time waffling right now. I want Braum. Yeah, I fuck with Braum. Braum's cool. I would love if we had a Thresh character in this game. Like, we have our Blitzcrank. Give us our Thresh. I want, like, a skill hook. That'd go crazy. Calm looking like... Haze... Haze goes in a side, I guess... Another S2 side laner. I guess Billy can take another side. Billy can... Well, like... Who's Thresh? It's like, okay, imagine Bebop if his hook took skill. That's the best way to put it. Bebop if his hook was actually skill based. And required skill to hit. No flame to Bebop players, smile. Don't hit the vent? Okay. You should just go pick up Urn. Yeah, perfect. It's your role to be holding Urn here. Create a Guardian for it. How is this our split and how does it work? I kind of want housekeeping right now, which I guess is fine. But it does feel rough. Like, it's good you're clearing these waves, but it does kind of feel rough that it's... Where the fucking made this game. You should push... For wasting souls, you should push this wave with Pocket and then farm this. Even though it is better to have souls on Pocket versus you, plus 20% net souls is... When you're next to a wave like that, you should just grab it. How does a hook need skill to aim? Imagine like... Okay, I guess the best way to explain Thresh is imagine like Holiday Lasso, like Bebop hook, but if it had a channel time. You had to select where it was going and it had a channel time, so you really had to read your opponents. Obviously in this game, it would have to work like differently. And it'd probably be like something again like Holiday Lasso where you start channeling so people can dodge it more easily, but I don't know. Give me a skill-based hook character. Yeah, it's normally a 2D landscape. He is. It's actually crazy how our team is kind of just playing a 2-2-2. This is actually not for like MM, like Ascendant 2 MM at that. This is like not bad macro. I do think putting 2 inside while we ran Urn was bad, but that wasn't your choice. Also, you never answered if you're dueled with this Haze. Be careful. Yeah, they're starting to look for a collapse. I mean, this is our strong side, but our Lash and Pocket are still a little out. He said he wasn't doing it? Oh, okay, thank you. Then yeah, he is. We're Lotto. We're actually getting a lot of farm on ourselves, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Fine. Again, like MM moment. Where it's I mean, literally what I was talking about before, where like the most farm character in the game is a fucking Paige, but like it's fine because it's Paige, or because it's MM, it's fine. Even though if this was like coordinated play, this would be atrocious. Okay. Bolts you just buy. Well, split shot you buy for like, because your bolts are slow and your bolts have fat hitboxes. You get a lot of, especially early, you get a lot more like weapon damage, and then in late fights you can also use it. And then Cultist you buy to accelerate your farm speed. It gives you decent stats, and Nothing you dislike, and it gives you great farm speed. And it gives you, it's the best item in the game for accelerating your farm right now. When Ascendant lobby is nice, Koala. Oh, we did rush Vortex. Obviously it's a good item on Paige, but it is too early. I would not buy Vortex Web at 16k. We should buy more like cheaper items, supportive items. A little more simply. Paige a strong farm item list? Yes. Wait, did we just, oh my god, you're right. We sold Split Shot too, which is really bad because minus this early, minus 800 souls is also very rough. But also Paige does have strong farm item list, but it's not, it's still about accelerating the farm. It's not about farm speed with stuff with Cultist. It's about the fact that it gives you more farm when you you know. Mystical Leap would be nice. I think that's Paige meta right now. Maybe I'm wrong. To be fair, again, I haven't watched Biggie Paige in like a very long time, but I don't think that's the Paige meta right now. But yeah, I mean, I won't really get into the specifics of the like weeds. I like that we're trying to edge boost, even if we're maybe messing it up slightly. Give the vision. But rushing a tier 4 item like Vortex Web this early is not good. I mean, better to have something like, I don't know, if you really want to rush a T4, I don't even know. I mean, I don't even think a DB rush is that good.
Let's push green.
It's better for you just to get, again, kind of like the last review. This isn't like, if you're playing a game like League, if you come from League, you're very used to like the big ticket items being the super valuable items, but in this game it's the small items. If you had infinite slots, you would almost, well, you wouldn't almost exclusively after the changes with like slots and stuff and investments, but if you had infinite slots, you'd buy a lot of small items instead of just like League where you still buy like, you know, 6 big ones. Weights are all for fun. That's why you don't really want to cross map it unless you have some, unless you're like using it for a heal like Piggy with your like cross map items or whatever. You don't want to throw it at the enemies because they have, it's very, very improbable you're gonna predict where they are. We're gonna see D rush for the I guess Cultist Guardian Ward. Yeah, I could see that. Also, if you want to rush, like, I mean, you're rushing Vortex Web for, I guess, the offensive tools, but, like, low-key just buy Slowing X. Then you obviously have the upgrade later, and then also you can buy, like, Rescue Beam or something, the excess tools. Or are we jumping off ziplines? Or did someone, oh, someone asked. Yeah, if you press control to get off a zipline, you keep your momentum, versus if you press, space to get off a zipline, you don't keep your aerial momentum. It was a little rough, but it was there. I saw the vision. We just kind of had to stam up after we mantle slid off that plant that we didn't use. I wouldn't walk back in here. You're trying to shield, but it's pretty rough. Oh, she actually wins. I'm very surprised she took the warden with her. I guess she's just 5k up on him. That's my bad for not paying attention to soul count. Ult this back up. You're just gonna free, I assume. Yeah, you are very, very. Your team is like very heavy on this side of the map. It's a little rough. As Paige, we obviously want to be strong side, but you need someone sitting in the sideline. Okay, your Calico is going. Yeah, Vortex provides a lot of like more team fight oriented value or like group based value, like, you know, in mid boss pit it's amazing, but in this stage of the game you're probably gonna have more like, you'll have some team fights, but it's being a lot more like individual fights or like small skirmishes, looting like Urn, which we aren't even running Urn, which also if you're rushing this you should be using what I'm looking for, using or like trying to spam run urns because your build is 14 fights right now. Often do you VOD review top ranked players for analysis? I remember seeing you do on your VODs channel. I mean, I do it a lot off stream. On stream, I don't do it too often. I have a point redemption, but I tend to just coach on stream. I might start doing it more when I have like I've done 4 coaching sessions and I kind of just want to review. But on stream, I really don't do it that much. I'm kind of pressed for stream time. And although I think analyzing high level players is valuable, I think the pure like knowledge per capita of coaching is better than analyzing pro players, if that makes sense. Like on stream, and then obviously when I can like analyze a pro player off stream, and then when I'm coaching that, like, you know, the page, like I'll probably analyze Piggy tonight because again I'm realizing my page knowledge is not great, and I'm getting more and more page members in the community. So I'll probably analyze Piggy, and it's better if I can just take that knowledge and then import it in a review rather than, you know, specifically talking about it. For example, you know, when I'm reviewing Victor, I always talk about how Enlistic, he's very liberal with his E-shift usage because the buffs are so significant, and if you just use it, they run out of 3, you cancel it immediately, keep staying on them, it's still worth it. It's still a good usage because of those buffs. Okay, not your fault. This is the lash. Kinda wasted our root. I'd hold it there. You want to? The only time you want to toss your root like that is if she is going through a choke point, because she's always gonna dodge it. There's enough tools in the kit that she can always dodge it. Ballistic analysis went crazy. You guys, I mean, if you guys messed with that, because like if you guys like pro play analysis, I can do it more on stream. I just really feel like there's a lot of downtime when I'm analyzing pro play. There's a lot of like, again, I would say like when I'm coaching, 70% of the time is like active information. When I'm analyzing, like 40% of the time is like active information. I could do more pro play analysis. Maybe next time I have like a long stream, we'll kind of like do some watch parties at the end, where instead of like I kind of switch to playing games, we'll just go back and like watch high level play. I guess that's kind of what DLNS is, except I actually pay attention. Analyzing pro. Really, I'll actually analyze DLNS this week. I mean, a big issue I'm seeing is the fact that urns never run. This entire game we've been up by like 8% of souls, and we have never run urn, which is really bad. You'll just be trying to force urn more and trying to run urn more. Yeah, I mean, I like the DLNS vibes, but it's a lot more vibey than educate. As much as I like, oh, that actually hit. As much as this fight is not a good fight. We're fighting on their walker for fun. Okay, he's backing out, but like, no real reason for us to have walked over here. We're gonna be able to get pressure on the map because of it too. Wasn't enough gob coins to analyze Goober? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the viscous analysis would go crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is just kind of like a waste of all of our times. You do not want to take a fight on their walker, or you're fighting them while they have, obviously, walkers fall back to the 15% bullet and spirit resist from being near walker. Walker has the buff of taking less damage because you have so many people around. Yeah, I mean, your pocket falls, fortunately. Like, Loki, they should turn that into a comeback. Actually, I don't think it's a comeback. But they should turn that into something. They picked 2, they should turn that into mid-boss. Like, they should do mid-boss now and then win the game off of it. How strong is that buff from overstacked offense? Oh, it's, I think it goes up to, it takes, if you have 3 or... if you have 2 people there, it does nothing. And then I believe when you have 3 to 6, someone, if you know better, you can correct me on this. I believe it goes up to, is it 30% or 60% less weapon damage taken? Or less gun damage taken when you have 6 people nearby. I can't remember. Okay, we're lucky they just get earned, but they 1000% hit off that. Which, like, we did enable that fight by walking over. We pinged back, but we should have pinged back much sooner. Hey, and yeah, no sweat. Let's focusing on school isn't boring. As long as you're watching all the VODs thoroughly, I will have your test though, so you can look forward to that. Just don't stagger respawns. The way you lose a game like this is you continue to engage and stagger respawns. C2, so we know most they can have is 4. This isn't a bad fight, but we have to be careful. If we see anyone else pull up, we need to back off. Okay, if we get our pick, should turn that into our earn run.
I see the doorman.
Rings back in.
What?
They destroy the walker on Greenwich.
Bro, the VODs channel needs so many subs. I'm getting like again, it's almost, I think in like probably this week or next week, it's gonna have enough watch hours to be monetized. We are 200 of 1,000 subs needed for monetization though. That thing needs so many subs. Also, we killed 2. It's such a mid angle. Again, my general flowchart for mid. You kill 2 people. If you get a 2 kill or more advantage on top of mid, post 18 minutes, go mid. You get a 2 kill advantage anywhere, post like 22 minutes, 23 minutes, go mid, which this is falls under that umbrella. And then if you get a 1 kill advantage, post like 28 minutes, go mid, obviously excluding things like dynamo ult. That's my general solo queue flowchart. The 18 you can, depending on your elo, you can push it back because, you know, sometimes people will take longer to react. But the 23 minutes, if you ever kill more than 23 minutes, no matter what your elo, you should go mid. Again, excluding dynamo ults or like, you know, some big like tide turning or like rejuve stealing ult. You know, actually, when Ido was coaching for Death Slam, he did a Kahoot. Like, low-key, that would be fun to do. Doorman card, it's scary. It's just something to keep in mind. Dynamo ult is like almost a guaranteed steal. Doorman card is scary, but it's just something to play around. The same way, like, Infernus ult is scary, but it's just something to play around. More than anything else. Obviously, again, the, like, fringes of these situations kind of come down. Like, if you, I don't know. If they have Doorman and you like, again, there's a lot of contextual stuff with that. How much damage did we just do to him?
We got one.
By the way, also, wow. By the way, the reason this build is like so counterable is if the Infernus just built debuff remover or counterspell or reactive barrier, he just survives that. Obviously, you're not an elo where they're doing that, but it is something to keep in mind. And if you are against a page who's running this and you're kind of annoyed by it, those are the angles. Biggest issue I'm seeing by far now is Earn. Honestly, all things considered, you're playing this well. Like, I'm not seeing that many issues. Aside from the, you know, I mean, I guess to be fair, we also supported our team on a bad fight. Kahoot, where you play a clip and ask us what we should do next, that would kind of be fun. Would kind of. Ooh, that would actually be really fun. You're right. I think they like really predatorily monetize Kahoot though now. Like have to pay for it to get more than like 10 people in a room. One pick should be running Earn. I'll look into that. I'll look into that.
Meet my friends.
Try to make the options more like objective. Yeah, you can parry minions. They made it so the minions don't get stunned when you parry them. But if you're like holding away for someone, you can kind of chain parry. Could probably make you a Twitch bot to do it. You can, oh, you could do it in Twitch? That's interesting. I mean, yeah, if you're willing, I'd fuck with it. Well, again, this idea is obviously more in the drafting stage, so no promises that it would actually happen. Channel points being with, oh, you're right, like a redemption. Can you do multiple redemptions? It would have to be true and falses, right? I like your movement. I mean, the movement's clean. I do like just running Earn, although should be doing mid. I do like the Earn though, but mid boss is just crying to be killed. I think when I make a mid boss guide, I'm gonna come up with a name for him and just try to brute force it into the Deadlock ecosystem. Like I have my thumbnail. It's the mid boss guide on screen, and the name is like I call him whatever. That's my plan. You should be doing it. The thing with Twitch predictions is like there could only, can you have 4 outcomes? Because like a Kahoot iconically has 4 outcomes. like 4 answers. Yeah, I feel like a 50-50 true or false is kind of mid. Also, no. It wouldn't be good also because you can see other people, like, their answers. Are we giving up on cheating? I think I just want to call it lanes kissing, honestly. I think lanes kissing is kind of just there. How did that work out? I love the DB to keep yourself alive. Oh yeah, I haven't really looked at your build again. So, I've seen this build multiple times. You're just not using your flex slots though, which is so bad. Also, Arcane Surge is crazy. Is it actually free? I swear to God, they predatorily monetized it. You need Arcane Surge though. Item is so OP. Stamina Mastery? Okay. Guess I see it. Wait, here, let me look at your itemization. Is anti-fire rate good this game? Ooh, wait, you should buy Suppressor. Suppressor is crazy this game. Mirage, Gunbop, Gundoorman, or I guess Gunman, Infernus, Geist is building gun with Zerker and stuff. Suppressor goes crazy this game. She has Suppressor? No, this is Mystic Slow, right? Am I insane? Oh no, this is Suppressor. I'm actually insane. Okay. My bad, my icons mixed up. We bought it too late then. You should be buying it much earlier. I think we just bought it. This item should come out much sooner. What does Mystic Soul look like then? Am I crazy? Oh, it's the ball and chain. I always, it looks like Shackles. I guess it is Shackles. Oh, I do like the Suppressor comes out, but it should come out sooner. I'm gonna fight. I mean, this is our strong side. This is your way. Okay. We're forcing a fight. A neutral fight. Which on paper, this is our strong side, so this is fine. The issue is that they have, like, good wave prile. Both of their waves are crashing into you. It was not a time you want to look for a fight. And if anyone's over here and they see this fight break out, they can grab all of your sinners. And if you guys win this fight, you know, you can do mid, but one or two of you has to fix waves. It's really rough. If they win, they can do mid. They can immediately siege your base. Although this fight isn't bad because you're taking a fight on your strong side, it is bad because your wave trials are just so bad.
I see Mirage. Summoning.
Just don't target you. Good ult. That hit no one? Wait, did that ult hit no one? What happened there? What happened to this ult? Oh, everyone who it hits is full HP. Oh, I see. Everyone who it hits is full. That's unlucky. Oh my god, what happened to us? Oh, we're just getting targeted by Geist. I mean, they finally learned to target us. Fight goes. At least it's in our favor. I think this is more of a positional issue. We're routing away from our team. You should be rooting with your team here. After you throw this ult, you should just walk in. Routing around, we just get caught by this Geist who's doing so much to us, and then Warden's here. Yeah. Routing with your team may be a lot less scary. But not having any teammates to support you when you get jumped is really bad. I mean, she's not wrong. I mean, to be fair, she's asking politely. You know what? To be fair, she's asking. She's asking politely and productively. Look at this fight. I mean, okay, wait, what happens when we catch this ward now? We're not initiating the fight, we're just kind of hovering it. We're not calling back, though. We don't have 2 teammates in this fight. I like the vision. It's working out, but our 2 teammates are so far. Now we can commit to this fight. We just 1 for 1. I mean, it could be worse, but it's not really. And we're taking that fight, but we have no information and we're down 2, so it's not really a fight we want to take. I notice people don't have enough target power, even in Ascendants. Fight etiquette seems foreign to a lot of people. Yeah, that's why I try to stress. Like, if you just like if you ever see Paige or me, you focus on them, you just immediately one shot them. Like, I mean, we saw this Paige just got evaporated. Her one death this game is when they actually focused her.
Let's push Greenwich.
I mean, that's Paige. You just focus her. Anyone in the game can one shot her if you focus her. Until she has like fucking DP and 50 barriers, and then it's kind of cancerous. And then any capacitor user can one shot her. I really hope they add a spirit counter to shields. I think that's also one reason I don't like Paige, is I, as someone who doesn't like M1s and plays spirit characters, I don't have a counter to like Paige. Playing Paige one time and I actually one shot her before she could react. Yeah, exactly. Evaporates. Oh, is your team finally calling mid? Why is your team calling? Fight this Urn, yeah. Sucks our Paige is the one sidelining, but no one else did, so a series of events leads us here.
Thank you for helping your fellow.
I see guys going in.
I like utilizing the TP. Very good. Sitting on 5 AP, please toss that in your ult before you use it. Wait, I need to check something. We just got our last AP off of, yeah, we just got our last AP off of the Soul Value, okay. I mean, it's good you're fixing waves. Yellow's dead, don't die for it. You guys just need to win the fight and do mid. You can't defend Yellow, you're wasting your time by walking over here. Yeah, I'm glad you don't hit the vent, but... Oh, now we hit the vent. You're going to clean up the wave, there's no objective. You guys just need to do mid off this, you killed all of them. There we go. Are we finally going mid? Please? Alright, I gotta fix my posture. Bad. I just such good posture yesterday, but now it's cooked. Okay. Literally all dead, so we just could. At this point, it's rejuve etiquette. I would say you obviously want to fix waves, try to get their jungle, then just push through mid. Freest mid boss? Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we took the mid boss, but it was, I mean, 37 minutes. We've been winning this game it's Ascendant. We've been winning this game for the entire game. And the first mid boss falls at 37. That's really bad. You also keep fixing the wave, you're doubling back for fun. You need to push this wave in one more wave before you back off. I'm going in. Your wave could have been in such a good position right now, but it's not.
Let's push Broadway.
My case has some surprises ready.
Why didn't they make it so you couldn't get all your points? Why did they make it so you couldn't get all your points through souls? I have no idea. I mean, I don't. Game mechanic wise, I think it's good. OCD wise, I hate it. And yeah, it's fine. We're playing backline in a fight. They just aren't focusing us. Okay. Yeah, but I don't think the issue is that people in low elo don't think the objective is worth that, like, Burn is good enough to run. They just don't like running it. I don't think people know how valuable the soul count is. They just don't want to run it because it's boring and because they don't trust their teammates, I guess. The TLDR of that. But yeah, I mean, we could have had this wave crashing in with us if we just pushed it one more time. It's not a major note in this game because obviously we'd win, but it could have really cost us. If they like turn this around, us having this wave shoved or not is the difference of patron knocked. Is the Geist? I mean, the Geist is being polite, but like, you're also 5 and 13. I don't run it because my team doesn't position. Yeah, but that's why you just calm. I mean, the thing is, if you tell your team to react to Urn, you have a higher statistically, no matter what elo you are at, statistically more of your teammates will be on the Urn. Okay. Actually, our healing is really low this game. I guess we didn't have rescue beam or anything. But I feel like we should not be getting out healed by a Billy. So I guess he's probably spam meleeing and they aren't parrying. I don't know my page number. 16 parry absorb seems fine in like a 30-minute game, but in a 40-minute game that feels pretty rough. What region is this? Okay, anyway, as far as the notes. First off, I mean, the biggest note was just objectives. By far, the biggest mistake we made this game was never calling objectives. We had, we were winning by like 8% the entire game. We never ran earn. We won so many fights that we should have done mid-boss. We never did mid-boss. You need to be doing mid-boss more. You need to be running earn more. Especially, again, general flowchart. If you kill 2 people post like 23 minutes, just call mid-boss. Go do mid-boss. Great. You're just in a great spot. I mean, it's free. You would have won this game like 10 minutes earlier if you had run it, and you wouldn't have had the potential of throwing. And also earlier, when you get those small advantages, or you're just winning by a decent amount of souls, it is much better to run earn. I mean, you can watch my earn guide or literally talk about it. But you should be running earn more 1000%. And then let's see. I mean, bad fights were a big note. We took a lot of bad fights here. You were not thinking about. We were not thinking. Again, we kind of took that fight on their walker. Could have potentially thrown the game if they had just gone mid after we took that terrible fight on their walker. They could have won. Next up, we're kind of taking fights while our waves are negative. You don't want to take a fair fight while your waves are negative, because it gives the enemy a big advantage in the fight. And if you really want to fight, you should just be running earn. I mean, build wise, I recommend just using Piggy's build. He has a great support page build. But Vortex Web's coming out too early. We aren't getting the value we need out of it. And then also just, filling our... Like, this entire game, we had 2 flex slots open. Also just trying to buy a couple more small items to tide us over would be great. Arcane Surge would be great. Enchanter's Emblem coming out much sooner would be great. Suppressor coming out much sooner would be great. What other items are there? I actually don't know any other good page items. Maybe Mystic Vulnerability, although that kind of sounds troll. But again, I will do more Piggy analysis after this. Yeah. Your notes are pretty simple. I would really just work on your objectives, because like your movement was great, your macro was fine, your micro was good. Oh, I guess also our positioning in fights. You need to stay with your team. Literally the one time we died this game was the one time we left our team. You need to stay like attached to the hip of your team. Oh, and also stop trying to cross map ult. Only cross map ult if it's for healing. Don't cross map ult if it's for damage, because it's so unlikely you're gonna actually hit the enemies. Only time the cross map ult is useful is if you're calming to your team where to stand. Okay. I think those are the biggest notes. Really just work on your fights and objectiveness. And you will go like that. That'll boost you a ton if you just literally just calling you mid-boss more, you're plus like 1-2 sub ranks. Tuning down your fights, you're plus like 1 sub rank. That puts you at like Ascendant 5. With just those improvements. Okay. It's like a new raffle up. Have we done 3 already today? Okay, we've done 3, so 1 more. That's Gamba. And then this scene. Perfect. A Yapper over an empty calm. Yeah, I guess that's true. Loki though, I kind of love the empty lobbies. Like if I get a lobby where no one's using their mic, I know everyone's gotten to this elo without using their mic. They're all insanely coordinated without talking. It's crazy. Versus like a lobby where people aren't talking, I can like tell when I'm like, oh, you're literally boosted because you use your mic. You're literally boosted because you actually calm. Versus you get someone who just like doesn't calm, and it's great because everyone's logged in and all of them are goated. I'm fucking hungry. I don't know what it is about the sparkling water, but it is not keeping the hunger away. Yeah, Loki needs... I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Vito. Welcome. Yeah, I guess I just need to go to Costco soon. Unlucky. Constant Costco runs. Can I post a newer game into match IDs? Yeah, you can post the match IDs. It'll just the raffle just pulls up your latest match IDs. It'll just be the your latest message in match IDs. And if it's anything glitched, you can just tell me and tell me which match ID you want me to review. Never talk to your team unless you're flaming them. No flame. True. Actually based. Back is fucking killing me. Having to sit up with a posture, I'm going to like redevelop all my like actual like sit up straight muscles. It's gonna take a minute, but it'll be so much better for me.
Incoming.
Okay. Ew, I'm ADHD. I low-key want to get off of my holiday arc, I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with this character, but like low-key I'm wanting to play other characters. I abused a bit of Victor, that shit's comical. Like, okay, I kind of am getting tired of playing like a B tier character, I'm not gonna lie. And I just want to lock in like a free low character. Holiday's fucking piss baby easy, and you don't have to misposition. You can misposition as much as you want, don't get me wrong.
My target.
But like, why not just lock in fucking Kelvin? You know what I'm saying? Why not just lock in fucking Abrams? Why not just lock in fucking Victor? Farm Paradox? Yeah, true. I was on a bit of a Paradox arc for a second. But I just find Paradox so fucking boring to play. Posture's a scam, sitting any position will hurt too long. Yeah, but you'll get like perma back pain if you like hunch all the time. I really don't want to have back pain, that shit seems awful. Best freelo character right now is Victor, 1000%. You can just again, I literally played this character, I ran it down the entire time, and we won because that was my job. Your job is just to run at them, spam all your abilities, and eat all their cooldowns. If they shoot you, if they press a button, any of their like 1, 2, 3, or 4 on you, you win. Like if they do anything to you, you win. Crazy. Yeah, Infernus is obviously the most boosting M1 right now. But I don't like M1s. Like, you just actively get rewarded for making mistakes. So fun. Hello? It mates me? Okay, well, the reason I don't like Victor is you can see here, I hate playing characters with low movement speed. It feels so bad. Yeah, I was on a Mirage. Again, I hit my initial spike. Still a Mirage, but I don't know. I think we're past the Mirage days. My aim is just so bad now. You're a coach and did not do anything for the ability to left click. I was like, I should main Victor. I mean, he is genuinely the best character right now. Well, actually, okay, I would say in MM he's the best character right now. In competitive, I'd give the edge to Kelvin, although that is subjective. Dancing Bagel, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Mirage is an M1, but he's like an off carry more than like a true carry. But in MM, Victor is just like whatever the fuck you want and win. Oh, we're still raffles on over. Wow, my internal clock. Actually, 6 seconds left and I'm ready to go. Yeah, I think also the versatility of Kelvin is crazy. The fact that like support Kelvin is S+ tier, gun Kelvin is like A tier. Spirit Kelvin is like going beam Kelvin is considered troll, but it's still like a C tier build. Obviously, you would never see this in pro. Don't get me wrong. But beam Kelvin isn't even awful. It's just by comparison so much worse than support Kelvin. But speaking of Infernus, Kelvin with 100% win rate in DLNS trolley. Yep. There was 2 games. In the major bracket, there was 2 games that Victor was given prio over Kelvin, and both of those 2 teams lost decisively by just because they gave him Kelvin. I mean, it was just, I don't know, his character is just Dome. It's just Dome. It's literally just Dome. Dome is just, I don't know. I mean, I think if you could break it, it'd be fine. I think that's just what they need. The fundament, it can't it in its current form fundamentally can't be a balanced ability. Your opinion on Minecraft servers? I don't know. I mean, Minecraft's a fun game. I mean, everyone gets on like a Minecraft arc like once a year, right? You're like 1 week of the Minecraft arc and you have fun, and then you get bored of it and quit again.
You can only run from the law for so long.
I'm gonna play Infernus with my aim. Yeah, true. Pure Kelvin also has nade. I mean, yeah, also on support Kelvin, but yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the nade build. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of like the popular opinion is that it should be broken, and like that's what they think it should be. Should be the counter. I think that's just like the most natural counter to it. When are you gonna stream Minecraft again? I don't know. Probably never. At the point where I do this full time, you'll see variety again. The point where I'm streaming full time, you'll see variety. But right now, I love coaching. I enjoy coaching. I want to put my energy towards coaching. Am I on the right VOD? Yeah, I am. The reason you saw variety was because the average game was 50 minutes, so I got really bored of coaching after a while. But now, like, it's short. I get to vibe with chat. I have fun. I really enjoy it, like, genuinely. So it's like, I don't really want to do variety. I'm gonna play Arc Raiders when it comes out. Maybe you would see that streamed, but I kind of doubt it. Also, I can't eat when I stream. That's kind of a disincentive. Ascendant Infernus. And then let me get rank's already on screen. Let me slash marker. Want you to eat while you stream? Nah, I don't want to eat on stream. I just like, I don't know. I don't know, it's weird, but I just don't want to eat on stream. Oh, that hurts. I mean, yeah, sure. That's one of those situations where it's like you don't need me to tell you what the issue was there. Should I raise the mic? Is low-key the vibe better if it's higher up? Or if you can see the base? No, I think it's kind of better if it's a little higher up. Like low-key, this looks better, no? A little harder to talk into for me, but low-key like the vibe more. What do you guys think? Okay, I walk back in. I cannot eat while playing a game. It's always a big A clip or an NL clip. Like, oh, well, yeah, no. Well, like watching stuff while you eat, for sure. I'm in the same boat. I wish there was more of a YouTube scene of Deadlock, because I would love to watch Deadlock while I eat, but it's so dead. Yeah, no, that's exactly why I moved it up, is to force me to sit up straight. Rabbit rounds first. Yeah, that's a fair. We'll lock in. This is a review. We are an Infernus Mina into a Victor Lash. We have a lot of burst damage. Obviously, you want to try to do everything you can to focus the Lash in the lane. Victor, you know, if you can avoid focusing, it's great. Like right now, we should just take our free kill on Lash, press dash, parry tower. You get a parry tower there. You should dash into tower, cancel it, parry, and you are up like 200 HP. You just. I mean, you literally took 400 from Guardian. Actually, you'd be up 400 HP if you had just ran into tower and then canceled your dash to instant parry. Oh yeah, no, I mean, Infernus and Mina definitely should win, especially pre-ults. Educational content. No, Deathy does really good content. Don't get me wrong, but like, I just more mean like games. And also, Deathy does great educational content, but it's not like geared towards like someone with like, thousands of hours in the game. Like I don't know. I like watching, like I feel like Wander. I watch a Wander stream and like I am still learning, like constantly learning. I watch it, even though I have like again thousands. Well, actually I'm at 1.5k hours in this game. But then like, you know, again, Deathy, phenomenal coach. Don't get me wrong. If you're new to the game, he's amazing. But again, he kind of targets his stuff at newer players. I know there's like that one channel that does like, yeah, exactly. It's not many. There's like people who like re-upload the VODs, which is okay, but like, I just don't want to dash in here. I like the vision. Oh, we just walk back on it. Oh, this is great. No, I actually love the vision of just routing out like we juked them. I like the vision of trying to get your dash on the Lash, but you put yourself in such a dangerous spot. Oh, Mina. Yeah, I mean Mina kind of does for that, but luckily it's a 1-for-1. Oh, you're right. I should watch more Leaf. Did I say his name? Yep. Again, Poshy also makes good videos, but Poshy, it's like a gamble if what demographic it's targeted at, since he doesn't have ranks. Like I definitely learned some stuff from Poshies. When it's a more like a higher rank review from Poshy, 1000% stuff. But then also I'll click on a Poshy video, and it'll be explaining like, you know, walkers and stuff. Ilbane? Oh yeah, I mean this probably is the Lightbringer, right? I mean it's the most popular Fern. At the minimum, we should see a green come out soon. Going for buff, I think? I mean, we're a little early, but I like it. Glad we have the buff timers locked down. Also, Poshy, like, never uploads. Poshy's uploading, like, twice a week. This isn't Lightbringers? Oh, really? Does it not go... Where does it... Oh, does it... Wait, what does it go? I swear it started this. I occasionally watch Baus, but I don't watch any of the League content. Lightbringer, oh, you're right. Lightbringer goes Mystic Shot. Yeah. My buffs do spawn on 5-minute flat, but in replays are glitched. So like the timer's normally desynced by like 10 to 30 seconds. But they normally spawn on 5 flat if you're like actually in game. It's just a fun little replay thing. Dash on him, I see. I don't like looping back. If you dash him, you get damage here. That dash is point. I mean, yeah, that dash genuinely achieved nothing. I'd be careful standing on the edge of Victor ult. It's unlikely at this close someone will do it, but there's tech with Victor right now where you level Victor ult as you're dead, and then you refund it after you've respawned, and it gets like a bigger AoE than it displays visually. We're lucky we lived there. A lot of consequence of our dash. If we just shot the Victor first and then we dashed away, he would die and we would live. But we used our dash way too early and really didn't min-max our damage. When playing Infernus, you always want to use your dash, like either run away or prolong your burn. If you're not doing a dash build, it's never worth to just like dash for raw damage. But there's a guy named I'm not even trying to pronounce that, who explains fundamentals. Yeah, I think when the game gets released to alpha, or sorry, not alpha, beta, I'm gonna make a big like all the like, I don't know, just everything about Deadlock that like isn't like, I don't know how to word this, but like everything about Deadlock that you have to like read patch notes to learn. I obviously have a better name. I mean, I like this vision. I love that you're just hard focusing Lash. Parry when you get knocked into tower. Parry. We live if we parry here. Whenever a Lash ults you in the tower, you have, assuming he doesn't have stun on his ult, which he should not have stun on his ult while Guardians still exist, you can just parry them. And will be in a much better spot. Okay, yeah, we did go. That's good. What was gonna be? Oh yeah, but I want to make a video talking about like, I don't know, Walker resist fading at 16 minutes. Sinner sacrifices being like most souls. What else? Burn giving you an AP. I don't know, just like a bunch of stuff that like you just have to read patch notes to know. Oh, also like the fact that you have to melee urns when their lights go off, but I don't think I see that many people messing up. Sorry, 1000% that was a commentator jinx. I'm not even gonna lie. 1000% that was a jinx. But oh, Loki, you should just dash this. Saves time to just dash it. You can get back to this wave much sooner. If you just dash that camp and then you are using the tail end of your dash to come back towards this wave, you don't miss it. Yeah, you're upset she farmed wave. I understand. It is her fault for pushing wave, but to be honest, at this elo, if you're not actively on mic saying, "Hey Mina, don't hit the wave," she's gonna keep pushing it. Oh, you literally told them to wait. Oh, well then, that's unlucky. You just coin flipped the one fucking enter. Unlucky.
I would just, yeah, you just bite the bullet. You just can't take long robes now. It sucks, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. It's happened like 3 times, I see. Yeah, I mean, once it's only once, right? Once it happens once, you just can't let it happen again. You should be careful. Lash ult is coming back online. You gotta remember that like Lash ult into tower is, you know, the one way that they're going to get kills in this lane. I mentioned this, but have you thought about putting the rank icon in the middle under the timer? I thought about it, but it would cover rejuves, and it's also kind of disorienting. I think the only place that I've actually considered putting rank is like here, but then it covers kill feed. I don't know. I kind of just... This mod isn't permanent. I'm sure Deadlock will get a better system, so it shows items when you hit tab without a mod, and I'm just going to kind of wait till then until I flesh it out. Under the health bar? I could see that. We'll experiment more after this VOD. I kind of want to focus on this VOD so I can get a YouTube review. Toxic bullets. I mean, it's kind of just worse Tesla capacitor on this meta, unfortunately. Toxic bullets just isn't that strong right now. It isn't that toxic bullets are inherently bad on Infernus, because in theory, well, I guess it is, but I'll explain why. In theory, toxic bullets play really well to his strong suit of trying to stack dots. The issue is it's the concept of hedging your bets, where you're now making yourself twice as weak to debuff remover. Although you do a relatively similar amount of damage to just going capacitor or Tesla, obviously excluding the, well, going Tesla, and obviously capacitor, you have the active and it's also more, so that's a whole different thing. However, the reason toxic bullets is not that good on Infernus right now is just because he's so weak to debuff remover if you buy it. He loses all damage if you just buy debuff remover, which is really bad. Versus if you buy capacitor or Tesla, he still does a lot of damage, so I would not be buying toxic on him. And then if you need an anti-heal into... Actually, yeah, Healbane... Wait, you should be buying Healbane in this game as your anti-heal. Healbane would be... I didn't even think of it like actually anti-healing. Victor goes crazy, crazy. Also Lash and Flog, obviously. They have a lot of healing on their phone. Good and hit. I don't know if you jumped. Loki, you could jump there. But short of that, not much more you can do. Good parry. Yeah, superior duration goes crazy on Infernus. You should live. Oh no, up unlucky. SLS, I mean, we just kind of talked about. It's just, I mean, at this point, you're probably, are you buying Furry Trance? Don't buy, well, Furry Trance bad. I mean, it's so OP. We'll see. I'll burn this bridge later, depending on what you build into. I'm assuming you're buying. No, you're not buying it because you want to build it because you burst fire. I mean, Spirit Life still just isn't going to give you that much value this early. It's not, I mean, you're getting it later than like previous review, which is good, but it's still not going to give you a crazy amount of value. And it would be much better. I still listen, am I crazy? Oh, it's Bullet Lifesteal, right? That builds into Furry Trance, and like go. Yeah, Bullet Lifesteal, okay. Just taking a lot of ground strikes from this Lash for fun. I generally, okay, Spirit Shielding is good into Victor. I generally don't like Spirit Shielding into Lash because he kind of can just do his whole combo and then leave once it pops. Like if he flogs you before he ground strikes, he just gets his full combo on you. So it feels, it doesn't actually provide that much value into Lash. Victor using Think here seems wrong. Well, after the rework, it's fine to use early. Now that, like, Spirit Resist doesn't actively affect how much damage you do to yourself, you just do 70% damage to yourself, it's fine to use enemy. I do think the change was good in the direction of making the ability useful in lane. However, it does kind of remove his role as a spirit counter and OP. I don't like this dive. You should just save. We're losing so many souls here. I think their vault is good.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
Okay, we got it. That's good. I mean, he should die for this. Obviously, his lash is coming, and that's why he pulled up. But he should die. Your Mina's here, so you walk back up. You do have to respect the lash roll, because lash is going to come off the zip line from the top rope. As I focus lash at this point, when lash is in your face, it is easier to kill a full HP lash than a 50% HP victor, as demonstrated here. We get the kill, but Loki, if we focus lash first, we could have killed both of them. Oh yeah, Earl was also up too.
Our blue guardian has been destroyed.
Okay, what other no? Let me get typing.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Okay. So I'm kind of like, today I have not been writing the notes as much as normal. So I think today's reviews are like less in review focus, but try to actually write them for this. Actually, it's so much of my mind right now is going towards keeping my bag straight. Having to like dedicate 30% of mental energy. You guys? Is Ern on your side? It's very close. Okay, I don't believe so, but I don't know if candles go invisible or not. Oh, what the fuck? Why? 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 What? Oh, he sold it, thank God. Okay. Well, what even happens? I bought Trophy Collector one game on holiday. And I was like, alright. Never buying this item again. Fighting for fun. Yamina's not here. He's fucking farming back here. We're just gonna die and we're wasting our time. Also, again, we're still kind of stuck in our lane, which it's fine to be side laning as a Fern, but you shouldn't be trying to fight. You should be trying to push in. Well, here, I'll clear. You should be trying to push in wave and then, you know, go farm your camps. Push in wave, go farm your camps. Push in wave, go farm your camps. Oh, Ern's on our side. Let's go run it, right? Something like that. Most amount of trophy collectors I've seen in a game. Yep. Yeah, I've never seen 3 people next to each other all with it. Why? What is this? What elo was this again? Ascendant 2. Okay. Move on from that. Move on from that. When do you want to do jungle? And what? Wait. What do you do when the? Yeah, when the map is empty, generally box route. If your map is empty and they still have farm up, it's good to run an urn or try to actively force them to do a fight, or you can obviously look for an invade. But it's good to try to force a fight if your map is empty and theirs isn't, because you wasting their time matters a lot more. If the whole map is empty and there's like no objectives, just box route. What a hook. Let me look at this fight, because I also wouldn't expect 5 here, but let me look if I missed some part of information. That might just be an unlucky why the fuck are there 5 of them in our left side jungle 50 minutes in. We see 2, we're engaging on this. Okay, we know we're a player up, this is fine, we're looking for a catch. Go, we're chasing A, this is fine. No, I honestly think this is fine. I think this is just a why the fuck are there 5 of you here? We know there's 4 now. We know there's 5. Our Viscous is just hiding for fun. Our Viscous is box routing. Okay. I see the issue. That's not bad. You didn't do anything wrong there. You should not expect there to be 5 of them in your jungle right there. And also, you should not. I mean, your Viscous and Yamato are like fucking box routing right there. Now all your waves are really bad though. Loki, Urn's on our side. You really should play for this Urn. Just getting Urn is 10x better than this fight, and also if you win this fight, it might push Urn towards not on your side. So this fight is actually bad. Although normally this fight would be really good. Okay, you didn't push Urn. It's actually really close. You're 1k away. It's barely on your side right now. That is something to be conscious of. Is a good fight can actually turn bad if it pushes Urn from on your side to a neutral Urn.
Our green walker is under attack.
I mean, we're kind of mid for no reason. This wave's crashing. We could look to pressure this Guardian, get us back into the game. Look to run this Urn. Help this Mina. Try to run this Urn. It's waffling between neutral and not. But being here is like, why are we 5 mid here? There's no reason to be here. Also, if we pressure this, we have like this cam to farm, charge to farm. A lot of stuff. But mid is very pointless here. And also, we've already experienced the fact that they just roam in a pack of 6, like, creatures. So, low-key, I kind of expect their entire team to just come flooding down Zip and kill us all. Ooh, bad routing. Whenever you're Haze ulted, your best play is to route to a corner. When Haze ults you want to path to this corner and path out. Whenever you're against a Haze, you don't want to just run out of the ult, you want to run to a corner. When she ults, you could just back off like this. If you really want to dash, you dash in and you hug this wall and then go up the Zip. I think that's your route out. I thought I saw another trophy collector. I was going to go insane. Oh, buy it. Yeah, I mean, I think you're dead either way, but I was looking for the flex. Yeah, but this tower's still alive too. So if you're looking for the flex, like, this guy's still standing too and great to push. Trophy collectors, yeah, I mean, actually, the real mistake is that you don't have trophy collectors right now. That's the real. I mean, okay, the thing is, unironically, also, these mosh pit fights are even worse for you because they have 3 trophy collectors. You kind of should expect them. At this point, you should have hit tab and been like, oh shit, they have 3 don't get hyperlined. Okay, but you should have hit tab and been like, wait, they have 3 trophy collectors.
Our blue walker is under attack.
You know, talking. And you should be like, oh, they are just gonna mosh pit and run at us. Let's split. The way you beat a deathball team is just by splitting side lanes. Oh god, don't get hit by Paige ult. You were so lucky. You were so lucky. Would that kill? No, would have only done 400 max. Do you have burst or anything? No, you would have. Please just reset. We're egoing with low HP. Especially with Calico on, like, this is bad in general, but especially with Calico on the map. Yeah, I mean, they don't buy debuff removers, so we kill. We got very lucky there. I mean, that was just... If he played that better, he can kill us. If he has anti-heal, he can kill us. If he has debuff remover, he can kill us. If he has a teammate, he can kill us. If he's Calico, he can kill us. Like, there's so... Don't, please. Why are we still running at them at 900 HP? Oh, and there... Yep, there's the Calico. She can kill us. Yep. That is what should have happened the first time. Got a little lucky. That's my game. Hello? Oh. There we go.
Our blue walker is under attack.
Let's see. Deep Remover is actually pretty... Well, how's Deep Remover solid this game? Oh, I gotta walk in. Counter spell is very solid this game. Again? All our team's here. We're down 1. I'd be careful chasing. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea. Oh, Young Bao. Thank you for the follow. Okay. I mean, we should get tower at least, but... Kind of the expected outcome. Like I said, it's not a bad fight initially, but you're just over chasing. We know that, like, again, fool me once rules, right? It's fine the first time it happens and we get caught by 5 of them in our jungle for whatever fucking reason. But when it's happening a second and third time, like, that's on you for not adapting. Counterspell's so good if you can use it. But like this comp, I see Lash very counterspellable. Obviously his ult in his 1. Calico very counterspellable. You can counterspell combo if you time it right. Page root very counterspellable. Drifter ult counterspellable if you're super good. Like if you have super good micro, you can counterspell Drifter ult. But that hook sucks now. And yes, Bebop. Most sane Bebop main. There hasn't been a hook nerf in like 6 months, but hook sucks now. They ruined it. This he bought Echo Shard. Silence Wave's good. I guess really his only troll item is Surge of Power. And, well, obviously, bad, but you know.
I see haze.
Calico is fucking balanced right now. You need... What do you need here? Spirit Shielding goes crazy, no? Yeah, you need Spirit Shielding. Oh, why are we egoing? We're out. You could have lived and then just go back in for fun.
This is even easier than I expected.
Yeah, we're literally out, and then we just walk up for no reason. And just die. Also, I mean, partially that's just Calico being extremely balanced, but we should be respecting much more. Again, we're just egoing when we're low HP. Okay. Spirit Shielding? Yeah, I'm thinking if we... I think, Spirit... Did I say Spirit Shielding? I meant Spirit Resilience. Would go crazier. Pretty hard AP. But Drifter isn't really doing much, and as long as we stay off the Haze's screen... I don't like Escalating Resilience. Only scary gun character right now is Haze, who, to be fair, is scary. But there's another 4 of them that are scary in spirit. Thank you for the follow, Savory. I parried there. Yeah, our parry comes out late.
The highest standards.
No flexes either. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of mistakes this game. We gave into their trophy mosh pitting ways, though, which was the biggest mistake. If we just split, we win. I mean, you could have just split this Guardian at any point. Backdoor the mid Guardian, you then have a flex to work with. Fine. What? All I'm saying is the team with 3 trophy collectors lost. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Calico's burst. I mean, that guy's clearly a Calico main. Thank you. Oh, thank you to follow Salty Rice. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate the parentheses at the end. Okay, as far as the notes, early game would have been nice to see. Well, okay, it would have been nice to not see Toxic Bullets and instead see Tesla Bullets plus Healbane come out. You do need the anti-heal, but Healbane does great work into Victor. Would help suppress him at a pretty similar rate to Toxic Bullets, and then also you don't open yourself up to the counter of debuff remover, which somehow none of them bought. But if any of them bought, we would have been entirely useless. Or if Paige just got DB. Okay, she does have DB to be fair, so that could also hard counter you. Next up, try to focus Lash. We did a pretty good job focusing Lash, but you need to keep in mind, it is easier to kill a full HP Lash than a 50% HP Victor. Like, there was multiple times where the Victor was like 50, 40% HP, and we focused him and we lost the... Well, we didn't lose the fight, but the fight was like 1-for-1 instead of it, or it was a lost fight instead of it. When if we just focused the Lash, we could have won. Because, Victor's still sitting on all his 2 charges. Victor's sitting happy. Victor has his 1 max. Victor's going to be able to live for years. Next up is the mosh pitting. Infernus likes the side lane. He's an M1. M1's like the side lane. Infernus has pretty decent split. You don't just want to be going mid lane for fun. You don't just want to be, mid lane for no reason and brute forcing mid. Again, if they only had a Guardian mid, it'd be more excusable, but they also had a Guardian inside, so there was absolutely no reason to be mosh pitting mid. Again, the first time, completely not your mistake. It was crazy there's 5 of them in their jungle, but all the subsequent times, we should have adapted to the fact that they are playing like... just hard deathballing, and we should not be deathballing over chase, and whenever we see one of them, we should assume there's 5 lurking in the jungle nearby. And then final note would be our playing at low HP. So many times we were just playing 700 HP for no reason. We got lucky a few times with like stuff like the Drifter fight, but you're just playing on no HP for no reason when you could just reset, heal. You could just be in so much of a better spot if you're actually healing. And you could just be, especially, again, literally just going to your base and not egoing. Or like when we walked back into the Calico at 700 HP, we're not paying attention to our own HP. Or realizing like, hey, I'm 700 HP, I could be one shot by like half of their comp, let's not walk up here. Also escalating resilience, not the play into only one scary gun character. And if you really want to hard counter Haze, when she's going a capacitor build so you can't build stuff like Metal Skin, just something like Warpstone is a great counter to her. It's simple, it works, it's efficient, very good counter to her. And that is more of an individual counter that would also help into them. Also counterspell great this game, great into Lash, great into Page, great into Calico. And not bad into Victor. Didn't like stand on his ult and stuff and stand in his face. It stops him from having the area denial of his ult. Ult really does 530 damage. I've never actually paid attention to how much damage his ult does because I never get hit by it. But yeah. Those are the biggest notes. I would especially, I mean, like we said, the build stuff, I'd recommend just using Lightbringer's build. That shit is so OP right now. But then also, wanted to get a lot of stuff for counter, but I had no slots. I mean, yes, I understand that. You know, obviously it's hard for you to slot in like a lot of stuff because you're low slots, but like escalating resilience is just pretty big waste of a slot, and there's much better counter options. And then also at that point, you could just split inside and try to get a slot. Yeah, the rest seems. I mean, we talked about Toxic. Spirit Lifesteal probably came out a little early, and the rest seems fine. Yeah, I mean, again, biggest note would be just, you know, use Lightbringer build. Again, it's probably just a Lightbringer build by far better. And then also just respect your HP. Don't play on low HP for fun. Don't play no HP like going in for fun. Okay. Let me. I haven't streamed for 3 hours. I'm really hungry though. I need to get new sparkling water so I don't get hungry. Then we could like do analysis now. Low-key analysis does sound really fun. You can raid Lord and M. Yeah, that goes right. I will try to go to Costco soon so I can like stream like for longer with like maybe analysis at the end. What makes it a YouTube video? I mean, I think like all my review sessions I think are good, but what makes it a YouTube video is there's like constant because I don't edit. So I just kind of want it to be like constant knowledge, constant improvement. Do you do viewer VODs? I do like coaching, but I only analyze like pro VODs. Well, I guess sometimes I analyze like an E6 in my Discord, but the coaching is exponential raffles. A few more details on that. But yeah, we are ending now. I think, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. One coaching session, then we're gonna watch the LNS, kind of hang out, have a good time. I'll try to focus on actually analyzing, but I never actually analyze, and I always just end up hanging out. So hope you enjoyed. Talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for, you know, everyone being here. I appreciate it. Streams are doing really, I haven't really talked about it, but streams are doing fantastic recently. I really appreciate it. Oh, but how do I decide if a VOD will be a YouTube video? It's literally just if there's constant knowledge. I just don't want to feel like there's downtime because I don't edit. Yeah, anyway. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, keep it real. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Again, I really appreciate all the support on streams. Haven't been talking about it recently, but it means a ton. It means a ton. Thank you, as always. As always, VOD watchers, you guys